Well, hey everybody. It's Tuesday, May 30th, and it's time for another Marvel Legendary Tournament stream. This is the makeup stream for last week that I had to cancel. So in case you missed my announcement in the Discord, here's what I'm going to do. Today is going to be the Week 5 tournament game. Thursday is going to be the regular randomizer game, and then on Sunday I'm going to stick in another stream there to do the Week 6, and then we should be back to Week 7 setup on Tuesday. So hopefully that all goes smoothly. I got some dust on my Spidey mat. I did not change this mat. It's been sitting here because there's been a lot going on. But I'm so happy to see you guys here. I'm happy to try this one. Always fun to fight Ego. We'll get into that a little bit. Do I have any announcements? Not really. The only thing I want to say is that if you're not trying the Legendary Legacy Arcade featured format, you got 1 month left. It's going to be ending at the end of June. If you don't know what that is, Legendary Legacy Arcade is the roguelike mode for Legendary I put together where you go through a series of 8 battles, slowly getting more difficult, but you do get to unlock heroes along the way and then unleash as many heroes as, well, you get 4 choices for the final battle with some randomized elements in the middle. And then the featured format, you get to pick from a specific list of themed cards from Legendary. This time it's the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so any character, villain, mastermind, hero, or some scenarios that have appeared in the MCU are all available. So this featured format is going to be ending at the end of the month, and then I'll have a brand new featured format for you in at the beginning of July. So if you want to get on the leaderboard, you got to play the featured format. You got to beat all 8 battles, and I'll put you up there, and we'll see who clears the featured format before the end of this season. So if you want more details, go check out the pin post there. But let's go ahead and get into today's game. This is from week 6. Nope, week 5 of the tournament. Week 6 is later. I just said that. And this is going to be Pod 27 that had the highest like value there. Let me go ahead and show you what the setup is and what the scores were and all that good stuff. I'll reveal my hero choices, and then I'll put the predictions up for you. All right, so here it is. It was Pod 27. I don't need to see that, Google Sheets. It is Epic Egos, Unbreakable Enigma Code, Blush in the Flesh, Jalt, Micro Disney, Ollie and Kyla, and Red John played this one. And let's go over the setup real quick. So we got Epic Ego, we got the Unbreakable Enigma Code. It's a really fun scheme and mastermind. We got Ravagers, Masters of Evil, World War II, Evil Deadpool, Corpse, and A.I.M, Hydra Offshoot in the villain deck as the villains, and then the Savage Land Mutates as the henchmen. And then the 3 heroes that I had given you were Rocket and Groot from Marvel Studios, Guardians of the Galaxy, Stingray from Deadpool, and then Steve Rogers, Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. from Captain America. Couple special rules. Of course, there's a errata for Taskmaster, and then when you guess the Enigma code, you must guess each card's color correctly in order. This is kind of a clarification. And then if a divided card is part of the Enigma code, you need to guess both colors that card has, or really know both colors that card has. We've got standard and special officers, standard and ex-student sidekicks, and standard wounds, so no Civil War stuff. And then we got all these bystanders here. I'm going to have to refer to this list because I did not go through my bystander stack for this. So we'll see what comes up. Should be interesting. And let's go ahead and take a look at some of the results for Week 5 as well. So it turns out Red John and Micro Disney did win this one, and followed closely by the rest of them. And look at all the hero choices here. So Red John chose Gamora and Winter Soldier. Micro Disney played it once, chose Deathlock and Solo. We got Captain America, both Captains America with Ollie and Kyla. Again with Jalt and Gamora. And then Coulson and Deathlock. So double Deathlock, double Gamora, a lot of repeats here. And then a couple of comments here. Micro Disney had a good tech deck, and Red John had some success with reassigned to civilian duty, and a PhD in oceanography from Stingray, and then Hero Class Matters kind of decks for Ollie and Kyle they went for. Blush in the Flesh had a hard time, took a lot of turns in the first game, was able to win against the Mastermind. Second round was not lucky enough and pulled a scheme twist. So we'll see if I end up playing this twice today. If it goes long enough, I might not. But that's all. That was the results. That's how it went down. So let me go ahead and reveal my hero choices for the extra heroes that I chose for this setup. That was very redundant. Hey, Montax is here. Thank you for the Prime sub, Montax. Happy to continue to support your stream that kept me sane during lockdown. It's always nice when you mention that. You know what? We share that. It kept me sane during lockdown, too. So I'm with you there. 27 months of subs for Montax. That blows my mind. Thank you so much, Montax, for being here for so long and supporting the channel and all that good stuff and participating in all the things. Really, really thankful for that. Let's go ahead and check out my first hero choice. My first hero choice, I don't think these are going to be as controversial as last time. First hero choice is Solo, and again, thanks to Captain Metroidica for LegendaryCardGame.com, where I got these great images of feeding to you live here. So Solo is going to be great with Stingray with the extra 1/2 attack. He's got some extra tech in there, and then, of course, I love his rare, which is basically a Shatter. But I mostly did this for not changing up the classes too much and also bringing in that 1/2 attack. Plus, we'll see how many guns end up in this setup. And the second choice, speaking of guns, I'm bringing in Winter Soldier. So these are two heroes that some people chose, not at the same time, mind you, for this setup, but I thought they were good choices on my own. And we've got a couple more classes here. Still trying to keep the classes smaller. The mana time is going to help with all the tech here. And speaking of Captain Metroidica, there's the resub. Please go check out Legendary Card Game. It's an amazing fan site for Legendary. And you can see it right here. So I think these are two solid choices. It gives me a lot of versatility about how to build this deck based on what comes up. It's going to help me with the Enigma code. And yeah, let's go ahead and see how it works out for me. Let's start the predictions. Remember, predictions for these streams are going to be whether I place in the top or bottom of the pod. Now, because there are going to be 6 people in there after me, if I'm in the top 3, I pass. If I'm in the bottom 3, I don't. Shatter Plus, cuts in halves. There you go. So I'm going to put the prediction up right now. Am I going to get in the top or bottom with this first game? Actually, on either game, because that's how it works for the tournament. If I play twice, I pick the best one. So here we go. Let me pick the right one. It's not the normal one. No. Okay, where will I rank? There it is. Found it. 5 minutes for this. So get those predictions in. A few of them. We're just going to wait and see. It's not as many as I would like it to be, but still. All right, am I going to end up in the top 3 or the bottom 3? Top 3 or the bottom 3 in my best score from the 2 games. Get those in as I go over the Mastermind and Scheme and give everything a little quick shuffle. So our Mastermind is going to be Ego, Epic Ego. Ego is one of my favorite Masterminds, especially from the most recent expansions. He's just so much fun. All right, here's Epic Ego. He gets +2 attack for each city space. When there are no more city spaces, good wins. Always leads any villain group, plus add 2 additional villain groups. Done that. Master Strike. This strike becomes an extra city space to the left of the city. If there are at least 2 villains in the city, each player plays a wound. Play 2 cards from... Plays a wound, gains a wound. I don't believe I said that so incorrectly. And then play 2 cards from the villain deck. I'm going to, like I usually do, put Ego's extra city spaces above the city, going right to left, just to make it easier for you, the viewer at home. All right, and here's the scheme. Another one of my favorites. This is the Unbreakable Enigma code from the Captain America expansion. Twist 1 to 5, put a card from the hero deck face down next to the scheme as a part of the Enigma code. Mix up those cards face down, and you just lose on twist 6. Here's the special rules. Whenever you fight a villain, you may pay 1 recruit to look at one of the face down Enigma cards. When you fight the Mastermind, first guess the color of each Enigma card and then reveal them. If you guessed them right, fight the Mastermind as normal. If not, your turn ends and mix up the Enigma cards face down. So if I can get a lot of Enigma cards out of the same hero class, it's not going to matter if they're mixed up with. I'm probably not going to end up with that. And then, of course, if I just have all 6 twists towards the top of the deck, there's not much I can do, but we'll try to win this quickly by taking Ego out. We'll see. All right, let's go ahead and set everything up, get everything quickly shuffled. We've got our villain deck. I'll give it a quick shuffle on screen for you. Looks like predictions are coming in. It's kind of split. The points are pretty split. 2 more people than say I'm going to win or rank in the top 3 than the bottom 3. Now, everybody won this setup, I believe. I just looked at it. So in order to rank in the top, I have to not only win, but I have to win well. Yep, everybody won this in this pod. So let's give the hero deck a quick shuffle. Once again, this is for Thursday, but thank you to Ollie and Kyla, specifically, they're in this pod for this tournament, for taking over the Randomizer League. They're going to be posting the results on Thursday. Just a quick reminder, the deadline has moved up for the Randomizer League submissions. It is now 10 p.m. Wednesday Pacific time. So there's a reminder of that in the chat. Make sure you don't miss that if you wanted to submit. If for some reason you totally forgot, just message Ollie and Kyla, see if they can fit you in. But there's no guarantee if you don't submit before the deadline. All right, that's getting shuffled up. By the way, pretty quiet on the Legendary front lately. We know the next set to come is The Matrix, and we don't know anything about the Marvel stuff, but we're just going to have to probably wait until around Gen Con time to find out. But we're keeping the discussion going with the tier list discussion in the Discord. We're up to Proxima Midnight and Secret Wars Volume 1 today. And we're almost done with all the heroes in that set. And we can move on to Secret Wars Volume 2. That's going to be fun. A lot of controversial heroes in these sets. A lot of pretty good heroes. A lot of ones that people decided to rate more conservatively, and some that people didn't like. So it'll be interesting to see the full ranking of that. I did update the ranking sheet to do some calculations with the median followed by the mean. If you want to see my whole write-up on that, you can check out the general tier list discussion channel thread, I suppose it is. Post? I don't know these terms. What do I look like? Some kind of Discord guy? Probably. Probably looks like some kind of baked good. All right, there's Ego, and then there's the Enigma code. I'll hide that in a little bit. We'll fill up the HQ in just a little bit. Predictions are, it's even 7-7. But the folks who say I'm going to rank at the bottom are a little more confident. But we'll let that time out just as I finish this up. I really do like this. I'm going to be zooming out today, obviously, because we got Ego, so I can do an early zoom out. I do love this map quite a bit because it's the Paint the Town red right there. It doesn't really fit this setup, but, you know, it was here. I would love to see, there's a couple mats I'd love to see. We have Thanos versus the Avengers, but like a full cosmic, like Annihilation mat. Of course, that's going to be no surprise for those who know that I like Annihilation. That would be cool. And then just, you know, Monsters, Magic, Mystic Arts kind of mat would be really neat. And that would help me change things up for flavor through the games. And I'm just noticing that the HQ, this needs to be pulled over a little bit. I do not recommend trying to adjust mats for cameras. It gets really frustrating. And you do it for a long time and it's never perfect. So, do not recommend. Oh, it's a perfect 50-50 in points now. I don't blame you. I don't know how this is going to go today. Can't really tell you. It's not really obvious one way or the other, as you can see. All right, looks like 3, 2, 1. That is it. So 9 of you say win, or top. 7 of you say bottom 3, and then it's a perfect 50-50. Almost. It's roughly 9.4 to 9.3 thousand points. Someone's getting points. Someone's not getting points. And that's how it's going to go today. All right, let's fill up our HQ. Hopefully it's a lucky HQ for me. We've got superpowered swimsuit Stingray. We've got a Rocket and Groot. Gravity Mines Rocket and Groot. Sniper Nest Winter Soldier. A lot of tech. And finally, a lot of tech finishes with more tech. 2 is better than 4. Winter Soldiers rare. Somebody's building a tech deck. So we're going to go ahead and see. I've also, by the way, I didn't mention this. Excessive Violence with Rocket and Groot and Stingray work well. The Deadpool set, I did include those. And then Solo too. He has it, right? That's why I picked him. That's one of the reasons why I picked him. All right. The thing is, all these tech are out here, so less likely there's going to be tech in the Enigma code. So, whatever. All right. Let's get started. No time like the present. Turn 1 begins right now. Okay, we're starting with... Ooh, looks like it is a 6 recruit turn. On the turn, I don't have any 6 recruit cards in the HQ, but I can take a 4 and 2, which is not the 4 and 2 that I had. By the way, before I do this, I should adjust Ego's attack before I play the card from the villain deck. He gets +2 for each city space, so let's go ahead and make sure that... and it's not empty city spaces, it's total city spaces because we are destroying them. He's going to be at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 right now. Before I do anything, should be easy enough to track his attack because there's going to be only... a certain number of city spaces as we go. He might destroy one or gain one now. Let's see what happens. He does not. It's the Deadpool Kid coming in. So the Deadpool Kid is from Evil Deadpool Corpse. He's got Revenge for Evil Deadpool Corpse, +1 attack for each other card of that villain group in this player's victory pile. Escape. Old Wet Shootout. Each player reveals the top card of their deck. KO the card with the highest cost or tied for highest. And then if you're going to lose to an 8 coster, distract the other players and cheat for it. The only card in Legendary that tells you to cheat. Okay, we've got, as far as I can tell, 6 recruit. We're going to have to look at all our options, except for the rare that I can't take. So, we've got super powered swimsuit. It is 1/2 attack. Draw a card, tech. You get +2 attack, usable only against villains in the sewers, or bridge, or the Mastermind. +2 against Ego is pretty good, especially once we start destroying those city spaces. Then we've got the divided Rocket and Groot here. There they are. There they are. Okay, we've got don't press this button and press the button. 2+ attack range, you get +1 attack. And then 1 recruit tech, you may KO the card from hand to discard pile. Early KO is very, very nice, especially with tech triggers I'm almost always going to get. So I'm looking forward to that one. But Gravity Mines is also decent. Not just decent, it gets pretty good when you've got Excessive Violence out here. Triggered artifact, whenever you use Excessive Violence, draw a card. And you can use Excessive Violence once per turn, even if you don't have any cards that have an Excessive Violence effect. So you can just do it, but once per turn is the rule. Then we've also have Sniper Nest here. Sniper Nest is 1 recruit, draw card, tech, man out of time. So I can see the makings of a really good tech deck here. The question is, which 4 cost do I want to take of these 3? If I take Superpowered Swimsuit, I'm going to go with the 2 cost first. just in case a better 4 cost pops up, because I only have 6. So we're going to take the swimsuit with the half attack, and we're going to move on to, okay, another rare. So I got 2 rares in the HQ, which can be trouble this early if I don't have a lot of recruit. It is cut in half. If I can pick these up, wonderful, but I think I might have to go for some shield officers with 2 rares in the HQ, which means I really want to focus on recruit. I don't want to take gravity mines right now. I've got 2 cards that give me 1 recruit. This one KOs, and this one goes out of time. This one draws a card. I probably want them both eventually. And my next turn is only going to have 3 recruit, unfortunately, with the 6 out here, right? Or 2 recruit, actually, because I'm going to have all the troopers in that hand. So we'll see if I can uncover a 2 cost. I'm going to go with Sniper Nest instead of the Divided card, because I'm going to hesitate on the KOs that early if the HQ looks this way. So, and I can send this out of time to get some more recruit when I need it, hopefully. So I'm going to take that for 4. And even more tech. I don't know what the heck the other side is going to do. I want the left side to hog all the tech. Oh, look at that. What a weird shuffle. I noticed that usually whatever the left side gets, right side often gets the same starting hand. Whether it's the 4 and 2, whether it's something like this. All right, another big recruit turn, but I don't know what I'm taking over here. Turn 2 is going to be our first twist, which means the Enigma code begins. So, let's read it together. Whenever you fight a villain... Oh, the special rules, twist 1 to 5. Put a card from the hero deck face down next to the scheme as a part of the Enigma code. Mix up those cards face down. That is a mystery card. To look at that, I have to pay 1 recruit after... or when I fight a villain to look at that card. Okay. I gotta know what that is. I don't know what it is yet. There were not a lot of heroes available to let me peek at that hero deck before that happened. Plus, you can't really time it properly. So, we've got 6 recruit. Of the cards I looked at so far, which one do I want to take over here? I could try to take Gravity Mines, because once I play on the left, it's no longer going to be a card I can trigger tech from. Plus, I can try to build up some of the excessive violence things over here. I've also got Rocket and Groot, where the Rocket side may trigger over here if I'm not doing just tech. But I think I'm still going to go with Gravity Mines. And then I've got 2 left. I'm going to save the swimsuit for the other side. All right, we got deck chairs in the Titanic, a really good one. I kind of put Stingray in this setup because of deck chairs in the Titanic with Ego, because I can move villains around to an adjacent space a little bit. I don't want to take the swimsuit over here. I'd rather save that for the left side that already has it for the double up on the half attack. So I'm going to go with a sidekick for my first recruit. If a Pet Avenger comes up, I'm not allowed to take them. They're not in this setup. I got a standard one, though. And I can't forget I might need to take some officers for these 2 rares that are here. But I've got plenty of cheap cards coming in, so it's not a huge priority. It just really lowers my options. And of course, we've got the 4 attack here. It would be a nice time to see a Henchman. Turn 3 is not a Henchman. It is the Executioner, who's also too strong to hit this turn. So my 4 attack is going to be wasted. And as ambushes, he gets a bystander. It is going to be a standard bystander. Fight, save your draw card. That means if you have at least 3 bystanders in your victory pile, and if he escapes, KO a bystander from each player's victory pile. He doesn't play nice with some of the new Mastermind and Scheme information that we got, or not information, the new ones. Like, don't put Executioner with Lilith, just saying. Or a certain scheme that I won't mention. 4 attack, I'm just going to put it out here just to show I got 4 attack on turn 3, even though I can't do anything with it. And we got 2 recruit. I'm going to, without hesitation, take the other Stingray and move on there. We got Guns on My Guns. I like that one. Is Guns on My Guns the only legendary card that checks for the art of other cards? I think it is. I can't recall another one that does that. Which is fun. It makes perfect sense for the Deadpool set. If there was a She-Hulk set, I would expect it to do something similar, but kind of like the lawyer bystander does counts rules tech, which is another weird thing to check. Okay. A hand for new hand here is going to be a 4 and 2. Finally coming in. Move it over. Does the card that checks for 4 count art as well? You know what, Jolt? It does say a 4 anywhere on the card, but it does not count the copyright. Are there any cards that have 4s in the art that don't also have 4s printed on them? Fantastic Four all have 4 on the icon, and they all have 4 on the art. But are there any that don't? It's a very good question. All right, here's our reverse 4 and 2 on turn 4. It is a Master Strike. So I'm going to put it up there for a second, but here's what happens. Ego is expanding. The strike becomes an extra city space to the left of the city. If there are at least 2 villains in the city, then each player gains a wound. Play 2 cards in the villain deck. So let's do that one at a time. First of all, I'm going to zoom this out. I stayed zoomed in as long as I could. I'll make sure this twists in the KO pile. So the way I'm going to handle this is I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 city spaces. Hope you can follow along there. All right, so Ego is going to go up to 13 attack, which this D12 does not go to. I need some D16s or something, because if I don't want to use a D20, I don't really have much option. Finding spin down small dice is harder than you might think. Okay, and then if there are at least 2 villains in the city, which there are, each player gains a wound. We'll move on to that. No grievous wounds, so they're all going to be standard. And then finally, play 2 cards in the villain deck. So we will do so. First card is going to be Taserface. By the way, I think the reskins of the Ravagers are some of Snatch Cat's best work in the reskins. I think they look so good. So let's play this one first. Taserface gets +2 attack while he commands the Ravagers. Ambush. Swap Taserface with the leftmost Ravager in the city. There aren't any. And then fight. If Taserface was commanding the Ravagers, you get +2 recruit. Yeah, I think the Ravagers were hard to do. There's some that didn't have art easily available, but you made it look real good. So kudos. What was I doing? Oh, yes. I was playing this card, or putting it into the city. I got a second villain deck card to play, and it's going to be... Oh, we're going to keep it going. Brainstorm's rare is the only one with a 4, and she's got the Fantastic Four icon, too, so... It'll be fun to look through. All right, we're going to chain this up. So once again, we have another city space. Ego's going to go up to 15 right now. And now each player gains a wound once again. Not a great position. Getting all these wounds early is really going to hurt me, especially with these 2 rares in the HQ. A couple more wounds go out. If I'm lucky, I'll draw them at the same time and I can rest them away. And then play 2 cards in the villain deck once again. Let's go. First card is going to be, there's a Henchman. The Savage Land and Mutates come in. Followed by a Bystander going to the Savage Land Mutates. A little bit of a break there. All right. So we got a 15 attack Ego. We got this... Enigma code, we got 2 extra city spaces, and Human Torch call for backup, making the 4 with him. Yes, but he also has the Fantastic Four logo for his team icon, right? So the question is, are there any cards that are not Fantastic Four team affiliated that have a 4 on their art, or specifically have a 4 on their art that is nowhere else on the card? I don't know what that would be. So I got 4. Speaking of 4, I got 4 attack and I got 2 recruit. I can hit... So Taserface is not commanding the Ravager. Oh, he is commanding the Ravagers. He's the only one. He's leftmost. So he's actually at 6 attack. Let me make sure I adjust that. So he's at 6 attack. Everybody else is at their standard attack, their printed attack. So I can hit the Savage Land Mutates just to try to get close to reducing the amount of villains in the city to try to get fewer wounds going forward. So let me do that. I'm going to hit the Mutates for 3. Plus, I can spend 1 recruit to look at the Enigma code card if I don't want to get a sidekick. Let's do this. Fight. When you draw new handed cards into this turn, draw an extra card. Done. So my reminder die is going on my deck. Now let me look at the scheme real quick. Whenever you fight a villain, I get the Bystander, by the way. Whenever you fight a villain, you may pay 1 recruit to look at one of the face down Enigma cards. Let's go ahead and do this. So I'll pay 1 recruit and see what this card is. It is, okay, it had to be a strength card. It's a rarer card in this hero deck, but it is a strength card, International Strike Force. All I gotta know is that there is a strength card there. Okay. Wish it was something else. And that's my turn. Now, when another Ravager comes in, it should move Taserface over, so making it a little easier to hit him. Whew. I hope you guys are having a good day. It's a long day for me, so I'm happy to sit down and play some Legendary with you all. Especially this setup. I had fun. I'm glad the ones that are scoring high are ones that I really did have fun putting together, so I really did want to play some of these. Right. So those ones are easy. And I guess because the Fantastic Four aren't really on any other cards, there's some, like Thing is on Enchantress's card or something, but you don't see his 4 logo. Okay, new hand is weird. So maybe the sidekick will draw a wound and I can just rest that hand away. Who knows? When do you think will be the first time since the core set that we see Fantastic Four characters in the same expansion? Thank you, see? And I'm glad I did that. Gravity Mine's on the right-hand side. I just moved the die off like it was a nuisance I didn't pay attention to. When do you think is most likely that we see them mixed together again? Before, after, or right about the same time as... Oh, Loki's dog came in with it. Beast Square up from Secret Wars 2 on the blackboard. Is there no 4? I don't think there's no 4 on that card anywhere else, right? That's... yes. I think, Astigmatic, I think Travel Size shared a story where when he read that, he asked Devin, so that card works for all Fantastic Four? And he laughed and said, yep, I guess so. Okay. Turn 5. Villain deck card needs to be played, and it is Wolverine Pool. Wolverine Pool won't really count towards villains in the escape pile at the end of the game, because, well, you'll see, he's got more revenge for evil Deadpool corpse. Ambush, each player reveals a card with an odd number cost or gains a wound. You know the number 0 is pretty weird, but it's not odd. Let's stop there for a second and do that. Obviously, I can't reveal any odd numbered cards on the left. Right-hand side, cannot. I got 0, 4, and 2. So, more wounds go out. Getting a ton of wounds here early on. Not the best. And then his fight is the same effect. Escape, same effect, and he shuffles back into the villain deck. And, all right, we've got 4 recruit here on the left. And that's pretty easy. Can't do much with this 2 attack, unfortunately. But deck chairs on the Titanic, or I've got the Rock and Groot where I can KO stuff. So let's look at deck chairs. We didn't look at it yet this stream. It is one of my favorites in name and in function. 1.5 attack, draw a card. You may move a villain to an adjacent city space. If another villain is already there, swap them. This can prevent some nasty escapes because of the way the city spaces are. But I need recruit and KO power. So I think, and before I take Stingray here, I'm going to go with the divided Rocket and Groot. I hope I don't regret that. All right, we got a Bionic Arm with a tech mana at a time. It'll fit fine into a tech side deck. And that is all I can do. We'll see. I can be completely overwhelmed by Ego here. But we do have some couple of Stingrays coming up. How far can I move this without casting a shadow? Not that far. I got to readjust a couple of things. I really do. Okay, we got the artifact to play this turn. Turn 6 is Radioactive Man. A lot of strong things come out and filling up the city right away. I think I've seen only 1 henchman so far. It can happen. You can get front-loaded with all these villains. All right, Ambush, Radioactive Man captures a bystander. All right, it is... I got to check on this one. It is the Radiation Scientist. Is he allowed? Is he allowed? I got to open the list. I'll have it for the rest of the game. He is from Dark City. And I don't think he's allowed in this one. So he goes away. Next one is that right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Next one is the Opera Singer, who is allowed. So he's going to capture the Opera Singer. Normally I would separate the bystander stack out, but we'll just do it live today. And then his fight effect is each player is not a savior, gains a wound, escape, same effect. Okay. Let's play the Gravity Mines artifact. So once again, and this one confused me when it first came out, but it clicked at some point. So again, trigger artifact whenever you use excessive violence, draw a card. You don't have to actually have a card with an excessive violence effect to use excessive violence. So I can spend 4 attack to fight something that costs 3 to draw a card if I want to. And that special clarification is in the rule sheet as well. But I'm gonna have it out here, and let's see what the sidekick draws. Legion Standal Time is a 4 on the clock. That counts. That clock's kind of cheating, but it works. Okay, so I got more grays. So I'm not using any kind of violence, let alone excessive violence this turn. 3. What a niche thing to research, but I appreciate it so much. So we got a 3 and 3. Can't fight anything for 3 attack. Just going through doing the Pepe Sylvia meme with the 4 cards with 4s on them. So, okay, so I can't fight anything, and the only thing I can recruit here is the Bionic Arm. Is this a card I want to take over here? Right-hand side, I haven't seen any cap, really, except for the one of the Enigma code. But I figured one side was going to go for different hero classes and do that, and left side was going to focus on tech or something. But I have 2 occupied HQ spaces, so I do have to keep things moving. So I am going to take Bionic Arm on the right. Keep things going in the HQ. All right, we got another guns on my guns. Expensive HQ now. Expensive HQ. Powerful city. Not sure I'm happy about all that. But you literally deal with the cards you're dealt in this game. So that is what I will do. Left side's got something decent, though. Turn 7 gives us another Wolverine pool. So here's what happens. Deadpool Kid moves over to the next city space. Technically, again, it should be on the left-hand side, but you get the idea. Everybody moves down. Still only one Ravager. And he does his ambush effect. More wounds go out. Each player reveals a card with an odd-numbered cost or gains a wound. Again, no odd-numbered cost on the left. No odd-numbered cost on the right. So every chance they get, they are giving out wounds. So there's one. I got to grab another one. That's a standard. These are all Grievous that I'm pulling up. And then here we go. I don't like how these things are going with all these wounds. It can be pretty debilitating. But I do have a couple of superpowered swimsuits. Now, let me see what order I want to play these in. Pop over the artifact so I know it's not on my turn here on the left. So, the tech trigger is you get +2 attack, usable only against villains in the sewers or bridge or the Mastermind. So let's say I play Sniper Nest first to draw a card, and I play both swimsuits. The 2 1/2 attack add to make 1 total attack, and that would be 5 total attack towards the Executioner, or the Mastermind, or Wolverine pool, which would not be enough to hit any of them. But I'd have 1 attack, so it's not really worth it. I might draw some more, though. So I'm going to go ahead and play Sniper Nest after, because I don't know how this is going to go down. Let's start with the superpowered swimsuit. This one over here, 1/2 attack to draw a card. And it is a S.H.I.E.L.D. Trooper. All right, I'll play the Trooper for a 2nd attack. I still have this swimsuit out here. I'll play the 2nd swimsuit now, because there's no reason not to. I'll play it for 1/2 attack, go up to 3, and draw a card. It's another Trooper, and I get +2 towards those places. I'm going to go ahead and put that +2 on Stingray so I know it's there. Another attack from the Trooper, 4 attack. Let's play Sniper Nest. Sniper Nest is going to give me 1 recruit, draw a card. It's an agent, and it goes out of time for my next hand. That's an extra card at the beginning of my turn. I'm going to play. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 more recruit to give me 5. And that actually worked out. That is just enough to get me one of these guns on my guns. And Sniper Nest has a gun, so maybe that'll work well with there. And then Rocket and Groot also have guns, but unfortunately, since these are the reskins, it won't count. I got to check the original art, and I forget what they have, but I'll look. Anyway, guns on my guns, 3.5 attack. Tech does the top card of your deck have a gun in the art? If so, draw that gun. Yeah, solo is the only reason why the reskins are not 100% perfect, because they're different pictures. Anyway, I'm going to recruit this. Try to thin things out. Got to open up Rocket and Groot's page on legendarycardgame.com and another tab. Okay, and 4 attack, of course, does nothing. I have, actually, that's not true. I have 6. I can use it on the Executioner. I have +2 against sewers or bridge or Mastermind. So, hey, I can hit the Executioner for 6. Let's go ahead and do that. 4 and 2, because he's on the bridge. Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to. That would kind of be a unfortunate parameter to stick to. Very rare situation. All right, so am I Savior? Absolutely not. I'm not only not Savior, I have no cards in my victory pile. So let me just, we'll start with that. I go ahead and fight him for 6, and I'll rescue this bystander. Both sides are on their way to being Savior, but they're not quite there yet, and I've done all the things. Is that true? Oh, did I give myself an extra attack? Oh, I think you're right. Marcus caught me. I don't know where the extra attack came from, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I played Sniper Nest, and that went out of time. Maybe I counted that as attack by accident. All right. You have just saved Executioner's life. He will not repay the favor. Yep, I think that's correct. I don't think there was an extra attack I got somewhere. Somewhere sneaky. Okay, that probably is what happened. Sneaky 1/2 attack. All right. Thank you for that catch. I want to be accurate. Let's keep going. The way things are going, I don't think it's going to help me much. My guess is this is going to be my throwaway game. Just, I have a ton of wounds. City's crazy. He's alive. To show you his stuff. I chose Solo and Winter Soldier. Is who I chose. As you can see, they're both here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Playing the out-of-time tech card is nice for the tech triggers that come after it. Moving over. We got a wound. We got the hand you see here, unfortunately for me. Turn 8 is, there's a henchman, but everybody moves down. So, Deadpool Kid moves over. Scourge is off the bridge and hanging around on Ego. Still no other Ravagers, but we did get a henchman in there. So, there we are. And that won't help. I explained it earlier, but I chose Solo to kind of help with Stingray's 1/2 attack to even those out. Plus, to work with the Winter Soldier's guns and Rocket and Groot's guns. Plus, Winter Soldier, the out of time is really going to help me here with building up the attack I needed to initially hit Ego, but it's not going well. And I got 2 rares out in the HQ early. But there's some other reasons too, but I want to keep moving on. And hopefully you'll be able to see what those reasons are. Or I could fail spectacularly. This first game's not going that well. I'll be completely honest. I've got only 4 recruit. So again, I don't want to take. Well, I guess deck chairs in that Titanic doesn't have a tech trigger. It will help with the tech triggers, but again, I gotta keep the HQ moving with the way it looks. All right. Well, that's 3. That's 3 more than I knew there were. Hey, it's Baby Groot with excessive kindness. That's a good one for either side, even though left side is trying to stick to tech. And yeah, that's all I can do. This is one of those situations where I think the early, there's not a ton of, well, there's some recruit in the HQ, or in the hero deck. Like, look at Stingray, he's got a 3 recruit card, we got Baby Groot, we got some other Rocket Groot cards, but having 2 rares show up that early is not always great. Really limits your options. It's nice to know that they're there, you can kind of build around them if you can pick it up early, but that's not always the case. And I got like 4 wounds on each side or something right now, and that's not what you want when you're trying to build something up. Turn 9 is more. Okay, and we actually have an escape, believe it or not. Got more Deadpool corpse. Let's start with the escape. Unfortunately, Deadpool Kid's going to escape, so we start with the KO. So we've got only 3 cards we can KO. Sting of the Stingray Sting, Baby Groot, and Guns on My Guns. I really hesitate to get rid of either of these recruit cards because I am lacking in recruit and I need them. But Guns on My Guns is very good. And this turn I can get 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit, maybe get it. So I'm going to get rid of Baby Groot and hopefully he comes back because I would like to take him at some point. Okay, and now the escape effect. Old West Shootout. Each player reveals the top card of their deck. KO the card with the highest cost or tied for highest. All right. Looks like they're tied for highest, so that was actually helping me out. The soldier and the agent are gone. I got lucky there. But I do have an escape now, which is not great for my score. An escape pile's going to be over here because I need this for Ego. Yeah, this is the mat from, this one on the top is the mat from Organized Play Kit 3. This is one that Upper Deck sent to me. It was really cool of them to do so. What was I doing? Oh yeah, had an escape. Everybody moves down. Hello, wrench friend. Taserface goes over here. I did. It's a strength card. It's one of Captain America's cards, but it's the only one there. All right, so we've got... Actually, you know what I can do for the Enigma code? I can use these. Because we are zoomed out, so I can go like this. I can go right, left to right, do the Enigma code of what I know of it. How about that? That sounds fun. First card is strength. Okay, we got Deadpool coming in. initialized. Okay, Revenge for Evil Deadpool Corpse, fight excessive violence. KO one of your heroes, remind them if they were better at heroing, these accidents wouldn't happen. I will. All right, so let's start with the Out of Time card because we have to, which gives us 1 recruit and a card draw. And then we draw into a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. Goes to my discard pile. I do like Man at a Time, Woman at a Time a lot. It's a fun one. Let's go ahead and play Superpowered Swimsuit, not give myself extra attack. So, you know what it was, Marcus? I don't have 1/2 attack, so I did this. So this means 1/2 attack. Not 1.5 attack. I see. I mixed up 1 attack with 1.5 attack because this should be 1.5. So I don't have a pure 1/2 attack. So I'm going to do a little die to show that I have 1/2 attack just for the moment so I don't make a mistake. That's what happened. Ooh, that was glad I figured that out. All right. I didn't draw a card yet. This first card draw was from Sniper Nest. So I'll draw the cards now. It's a S.H.I.E.L.D. Trooper. And the tech triggers, I got +2 attack, usable against those spaces. So let me give myself that +2 attack. I'll move this Stingray over here, pretend that was the first one. And we'll play the second Stingray, so now it rounds up to 1 total attack. Whoa, and he just fell off. Yeah, what am I at? +2? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, he's at 15. Did I have it at 15 before? I think I did. He just fell over. Okay, so now I'm at a rounded up 1 attack. I draw another card. There's another trooper, and once again I get +2 towards those places. So I'm just going to put a separate 2 because I can split them up because they're from different sources. I got a couple more troopers. I got 1, 2, 3 more attack, putting me up to 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit, putting me up to 5, which I knew KGB training is tempting with all the card draw I've got. But let's look at what I can hit. No revenge yet. So I can hit Deadpool. I can hit the Mutates. But I do have +4 against Sewers, Bridge, or Mastermind. So I can hit Wolverine Pool if I focus all my efforts there. And if I do, I'll have to reveal some odd-numbered cards or gain wounds. And I certainly don't have odd-numbered cards on either side. And I've already gotten enough wounds. I really don't need any more. But I can spend all my extra attack towards Deadpool. And I can also hit the Mutates. So that seems like a way to go. But I can also excessive violence Deadpool and do the excessive violence effect. KO one of your heroes. And that seems tempting. So I can, yeah, and I'll have the extra attack for excessive violence. So let's do this. Let's go the 4 attacking the sewers from the swimsuit, +1 extra for excessive violence. And I get to KO one of my heroes. So we'll get rid of an agent, even though I need some recruit. But I will take him out. And the revenge counter goes up to 1 for Deadpool on the left. I'm going to track this up here. Yeah, exactly. So I don't really need to fight him, even though he will KO the HQ, which is nice to have him. Refresh that. So this is my revenge counter on the left-hand side. I'll add one on the right if I need to. We got a lot of counters going on everywhere. Okay, let's finish by fighting the Mutates, and I'll put the die correctly on my deck this time, so I won't forget to draw the extra card after I hit him for 3. Okay, and so some great options here. We know what Guns on My Guns does, but look at Sting of the Stingray Sting. 3 recruit excessive violence. You may KO one of your cards or a card from your discard pile. But then, I love that one. We've also got KGB training. If you played at least 7 other cards this turn, you get +2 attack, which with all the card draw I have, this is going to happen almost all the time, especially when I start fitting things. So even more than Guns on My Guns, this is 5 attack when it triggers. So I'm going to go ahead and take KGB training. I just did it this turn. Look at all those cards I got. It's cool to have a card that is not tech but supports the tech deck so well. There's another divided. Good, that's another one the Enigma code can't get. And that is it. I'm trying to remember. Where did I get the 5th recruit from? Why am I forgetting that? I got 3 recruit. I played Sniper Nest. Oh, I KO'd 1. That's right. Never hurts to be thorough, even if I confuse myself sometimes. 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, this looks like a rest turn if I can afford it, which I can. That's 3 wounds gone in 1 turn, which I'd like to see. This one is probably not a rest turn, but maybe it is. I don't know. Turn 10 is another Master Strike. Ego's expanding yet again. All right, we got another City Space. Check. There are at least 2 villains in the city. Check. So each player gains a wound. So much for that rest. It's not going to really help much. Well, that's not true, but you know. Drop in the pan. Then play 2 cards in the villain deck. All right. By the way, he's at 17 attack right now because we got the 8 city spaces. 2 cards in the villain deck. We are starting with Executioner again. He gets Bystander. And he gets the News Reporter. I'll check in a second to see if he's allowed to have that. And then another Master Strike. Wow. Double chained Master Strikes. Let me check to see if I'm allowed the News Reporter. I am... not allowed the News Reporter. Is he from Dark City too? Isn't he? Yeah. No Dark City here. Looks like it's a standard one that goes there. Let's resolve this other Master Strike. Once again, he gets powered up. He's at 19 attack. We almost got a maxed out city, which happens when you don't hit Ego and he just runs out the Master Strikes. 2 more wounds go out. Oof. And then we play 2 cards in the villain deck. That was the second card last time. Now we play 2 more. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 attack. And first card from the villain deck for this new one is Superia from Hydra Offshoot, who they have not shown up. I totally forgot they were here. Ambush. Put a card from the S.H.I.E.L.D. officer stack into the escape pile. Let's see who it is. It is... oh, it's a special one. That hurts. Now we got a Hydra level, which I should actually track down here. Then each player reveals a random card from their hand. If the Hydra level is higher than that card's cost, that player discards that card. So before I do that, let me add Hydra level to the tracker so we don't have to track it with physical dice. Because I forgot they were there. Where is my text editor? Oh, there it is. You know what? It wasn't even open. Hydra level. All right, let's see if I did that correctly. Update, update, switch to 4. Press a million buttons. All right, Hydra level is now 1. Yep, that's correct. So let's start by revealing a random card from this hand. They all cost 0, so one of these cards is going to be discarded. So this might be a rest turn after all, or I might just discard the wound. And this was the first card play from the villain deck after the most recent Master Strike, I believe. I'm keeping track mentally. So there's one more to play after Superia. And it is operative. That's going to... yep, Hydra level was 1. This is 0. Gets discarded. Left-hand side, same deal. This one might fail. But knowing my luck, it probably won't fail. It is... oh! It did fail. Look at me. And she goes into the city. And now I play another card from the villain deck. Number 2 from the Master Strike. It is another Masters of Evil Black Knight. Ambush, he gets a bystander. Everybody's going to go ahead and move on down. So, 1. Taserface, 2. Wolverine Pool bumps up to this city space. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, imagine a Nihilus somehow with Ego getting all this momentum. If they're like doing their thing, a Dark Alliance or whatever. Okay. He gets a bystander. Pizza delivery guy. Is he allowed? I think Into the Cosmos is allowed. Yep. Some shards coming in here. Wow, what a full mat, what a full city, what a full everything. Symbiotic Absorption. Yeah, that's probably the one I was thinking of. Did I not do that already? Annihilus and Ego do some weird stuff? Was the name of the setup? Okay. Maybe. And here I am with only 2 attack. Sure can't hit a single thing in the city. And they're reversed anyway, and I can't recruit anything for 2 except for a sidekick, so I'm going to take this opportunity to KO this one wound. I'm resting after all. Look at that. I hope my second game has a bit more luck. If I play a second game, I'm not even an hour through and things are not going well. So the thing is, the game's not going to end until I run out of cards, or actually until I play 6 twists. But here's my hand with the 7 cards. And I was probably going to rest this one anyway. Turn 11 is another Deadpool, not MODOK. And this is what happens, right? It's this big, and look at what's in it. Just all kinds of strong things and folks. And The D20 keeps falling over. It's a disaster. Welcome to it. No ambush on him. Whew. Okay. Now, I can get 4 attack. Which, left-hand side, I have one Deadpool Corpse card. As you can see there on my counter over there. So, Deadpool here's at 5. The only thing I could hit is the Black Knight. Or, I could rest 3 wounds away. It's so tempting to rest the 3 wounds away. But I really don't want another escape. And trust me, I'm going to see more wounds in hand like this. So I think I'm going to take the opportunity to try to prevent another escape and play the 4 attack. I'll play legit like I would be playing for the tournament, even though at this point I probably would end the game and start over, but it is my first game. Second game could, in theory, go worse. Let's go ahead and fight the Black Knight for 4. He gets a bystander. I get the bystander. So after I rescue it, am I savior? No, I don't have but 1 now. And then no KO except for he is defeated. And the pizza delivery guy is going to pizza deliver. I will draw a card at the end of my turn because this turn's not going to get any better with 1 card drawn, pretty sure. And I can't rest now. I got 2 recruit. And we're going to go ahead and get a sidekick. Standard sidekick. There, those wounds go back into my discard pile. We'll see if I draw 3 more wounds. Then maybe I can get rid of them. And Taserface is still the only Ravager in the city. Someone's going to swap all the way several city spaces ahead, and that's kind of why I put them in there. I thought it would be funny. And the Enigma code is going to change real fast. It's going to have twist, 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 so I won't know what the heck's going on. Oh yeah, the KO power will do it. If you can get Sting of the Stingray Sting early, it's a wonderful early card to get with the excessive violence and the 3 recruit. Okay. Five, 6, turn 12 is... Alright, there's Kraglin. Kraglin gets +2 attack when he commands the Ravagers. Ambush. Swap Kraglin with the leftmost Ravager in the city. Okay, it happened. And then fight if he was commanding the Ravagers. Draw 2 cards. So he's going to swap 1, 2, 3... He's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces away from Taserface. And he somehow... He's taking command all the way from over there. So... Taserface goes to the sewers once again. He'll lose that attack in a second. Kraglin goes here. He loses the attack because he's no longer commanding, but Kraglin gains the attack. So now he is at 6 as well. So I shouldn't have changed that die at all. Actually, let me get the smaller die. There we go. Okay, and watch me not be able to fight anything with this full city. Yep. I got 4 recruit. I will take the other divided Rocket and Groot. But other than that... There we go. There's another divided Rocket and Groot. First time I've seen that one. That almost became part of the Enigma code. In which case I'd have to get both classes correct. And I can't do anything for this 2 attack. Not a single thing. So that is the turn. At least Taserface got easier to hit there. But these early wounds, I think, doomed me. They are really, really slowing me down. I got so many early with this strong city as it is. I would have taken more twists, just make the code real confusing at the beginning, but I didn't get a break. But your prediction does count my second game, because it's a tournament. So if I do better on second game, I submit the better one. Okay, so you're not out of the woods yet, neither am I. Turn 13, there's a twist. I asked for it. I got it. So, here we go. A card from the hero deck goes face down. And then you mix them up. I don't know how to mix up 2 cards very well, but I did. All right. And then one of these is still a strength, but I'll put that over here because I don't know the order anymore. Okay. Now, can I actually fight something and get a clue to what the code is now? And that's all that happens, right? Nothing else happens on the twist, just to be 100% sure. Yep. You just add to the code. So, I got to choose a tech trigger. I got 3 tech triggers I can do. My max attack this turn looks like 3.5, 4. I can get 6, and then 8 towards the sewers or bridge. I can hit... Guns on my guns is probably going to be the most likely to fail. So I'm going to go ahead and play guns on my guns first to not trigger that. I'm at 3.5 attack. Then we'll do the swimsuit thing. Up to 4 attack, the half attack. We draw a card. Yep, that didn't have a gun on it. And then I get +2 towards Sewers, Bridge, Mastermind. Not all the places at once, but pick one. Now we've got 2 recruit and a decision to make with our divided Rocket and Groot. So do I play don't press this button for 2 more attack? Or do I press the button for a 3rd recruit and I get to KO a card from my hand or discard, but I can get rid of a wound this way. And I'll have 3 recruit. I can get the other divided Rocket and Groot, which I could already get. But, what am I going to hit? If I play don't press this button, I can hit a 6 attack villain. There's a good number of them. Executioner, Kraglin, Radioactive Man is at 5. Executioner's here's at 6 as well. And if I do hit this Executioner, I will be Savior. I got, oh no I won't, I only have 1 bystander. That's the pizza delivery guy. Oh, I forgot to draw the extra card for the pizza delivery guy. So I'm going to do that now. Because it's still my turn. It's an agent. Alright. So let's turn that up. So we're at now 4 and 3. Now if I press the button, I will get 4 recruit, which doesn't really change anything about the HQ. Okay, I'm going to take the KO and the fight because I can do both. And we'll just waste the swimsuit attack. Let's press the button for a 4th recruit, and I will KO this wound from my hand. Because he pressed the wrong button, or the right one. I forget how that works with him. I know what happened in the movie, but what about the card? Let's fight Taserface. He's not going to be commanding for a while. He's all the way back here. This Deadpool's at 5, by the way, with the Revenge. I have it up there on the left. Alright, we're going to take him out. Nothing happens because he was not commanding. Just buy me a little time. And then with 4 recruit, do I want to take the divided Rocket and Groot here? I think I do. It's excessive kindness, draw a card, or excessive violence, draw a card. Excessive violence seems to fit the theme of this side, so plus attack. I will take Passion Compassion for 2. Again, for the sake of moving things along. And another one. I'll take the second one, too. I get to trigger all the excessive violence or kindness effects that I have when I do it. So we'll see how that works out for me. And new hand is probably a lot of grays. Yep. And a sidekick. I'm really tempted to forfeit this game because I don't think it's going to go well even if I do win. But I'm curious to see it played through. Maybe I'll have a turnaround. There's Taskmaster. Taskmaster increases the Hydra level. By the way, who's escaped? Just the Deadpool kid? And is that it? Is that all that's escaped? I guess. Unless I put somebody in a place they weren't supposed to be. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so S.H.I.E.L.D. officer goes into the pile, and it is a standard officer, increasing the Hydra level to 2. And then his fight effect is each player must reveal as many hero colors, including gray, as a Hydra level or gain a wound is his fight effect, so I don't have to worry about that right now. I've got the deck chairs on the Titanic. Who am I moving? This will be fun. 1.5 attack. That's what a sideways one is. 1.5 attack, not 1/2 attack. Draw a card. It's a soldier. I can move a villain to an adjacent space. If another villain is already there, swap them. So, let's move up Wolverine Pool. Although Executioner is going to escape first. Executioner's got an escape effect. Kraglin does not. And he's going to KO and he's going to escape with a bystander. So let's swap Executioner and Kraglin just in case. And this one can mess up the Ravagers too. With their command. But Kraglin's still commanding. And that's where I'm at. 1.5 attack. 2, 3, 4.5 attack. Okay, I have no Deadpool corpse cards over here, so I can hit Deadpool for 4 only. But I don't have excessive violence because you have to have a full attack for excessive violence. You can't use a half attack for excessive violence. I forget where I read that. Probably in the Deadpool rule sheet. But that's that. So let's fight him with no effect for 4. And with 1 recruit, that's not going anywhere. And I can't forget, I do have the gravity mines I have not been able to activate yet. Oh, what a hand that is. 4 recruit and 2 wounds. Sign me up. Turn 15 is Graviton coming in. Increasing that Hydra level once again is going to be a... ooh, Fitzsimmons. That would have been one that would be fun to get. And they become the Hydra level 3. Then for each 2 Hydra levels, heroes currently HQ cost 1 more to recruit this turn. So there are 2 Hydra levels that count towards this. So everybody costs 1 more. But I will have to try to remember by putting this little 1 on Graviton because I don't want to put counters on every one of them. So, sidekick time. Give me something good. That's not what I meant. 1, 2, 3 attack. Is this how you thought my game would go? Because it's not how I thought my game would go. 2 recruit, and we got 2 wounds. So I could hit something for 3. I could hit Taskmaster, right? I forget how he works. Okay, each player must reveal as many hero colors, including Gray's Hydra level, or gain a wound. So, yeah, if I do this, I can fight him. That's in a rod of the 3+. So, both sides are going to get wounds if I do that. But, if I don't do that, there's going to be more escapes. So I think I have to. Just to avoid escapes. Alright, yeah, let's get some more wounds. I've been proven to be pretty good at gaining wounds, so I don't want to keep everybody disappointed. Alright, so both sides are going to get wounds after I fight them. Because I don't have the colors I need. So 2 more standard wounds go out. Everybody gets a wound. I got 2 recruit, and I can get a sidekick this time. And there's a standard sidekick this time. And I should be seeing a lot more X students. Where are they? No Pet Avengers today, but okay. There should be some good stuff in here. I say as I pull 2 wounds. But I can draw 1 card and 2 cards. So I can play 1, 2, 3... I can't play the wounds, though. That's going to mess up the KGB training. I forgot about that. You can't play the wounds, of course. How would you feel... And then this is just coming to me. There are... I don't think this exists. You can smash wounds away. You can do other stuff with wounds. But imagine a hero that instead of doing all that, has you maybe gain wounds, or even if it doesn't, you play the wounds as something. Would that work? Turn 16 is another superior. So we increase the Hydra level once again. Nerfs, nerfs, nerfs abound. That is 4. And then each player reveals a random card, but if the Hydra level is higher than that card's cost, that player discards that card. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to really mess up my left-hand side. What a game this is. It's a operative. Left-hand side has... The only one I can reveal and be safe is KGB training, so watch me not reveal that one. It is... Yep. That player discards that card. I lose superpowered swimsuit to the discard pile. Not the best. This goes away. Okay. I just dropped it on the floor. This is a free recruit and 2 attack turn, and this is the easiest decision I've ever had to make. Rest. It's funny how I call it a decision. 4, 5, 6. This is just not fair at this point. Turn 17 is Radioactive Man. So let's take care. I kind of want my misery to be put out of my misery, have the twist show up already, but they're not showing up. The villain deck is still substantial. Okay, so escape time. We will KO. Gosh, these two rares just sitting here, taunting me. I'm gonna get rid of the other guns on my guns actually. Sniper Nest needs to be picked up. Okay, and this is another escape. That is my second escape of the game. And everybody just moves on down. So we've got Executioner here. I really just want to hit Ego to start destroying spaces, but I'm not given that luxury. Wolverine pool. We got Executioner with the Bystander. We got Superia, we got Graviton, we got Superia, and then we got Radioactive Man coming in. He's got the ambush. Radioactive Man captures a Bystander, and then I'm pretty sure we have the Opera Singer, so we got the Cleaning Technician. Fight each player who is not a savior. This turn gains a wound. Escape, same effect. Well, let's draw a card and see what I get. Draw one card. It is not going to go out of time. I do not have a tech card to play. The last card on my deck is a shield agent. So KGB training is going to fail. So I've got 4 total attack after I play this trooper, and I've got 2 total recruit after I play that agent. Is there anybody in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 villain city that I can hit for 4 attack? And the answer is a big fat no. So I guess I'm resting. I could take half cocked. Is it too late to do that? I got 2 wounds though. I'm gonna rest these 2 wounds away and end my turn in shame. Look at that. City is nuts. Where are those henchmen? The henchmen and the twists are just, you know, hiding, taking their time. New hand. Make it good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's better. Things are better. There's still plenty of wounds in that deck, though. Turn 18 is... There's the henchman coming in. Knocking out the Executioner with a Bystander as well. That's the one I was trying to avoid. So he's going to escape. We got to do things in order. So I'm going to get rid of this half-cocked. It taunted me, and it knows what it did. Third rare in the HQ. Wonderful. All right. KO Bystander from each player's victory pile. So left-hand side and right-hand side are going to lose Bystanders, hurting the savior of it all. And that's their point. So the standard Bystander and delivery guy are gone. And then that is the escape. Everybody's got to discard 1 card for that Bystander being carried off. Easy. Right-hand side is discarding a wound. And left-hand side is discarding... I gotta hit things, so I'm gonna discard the agent. And then everybody moves down, which is gonna take half an hour, so bear with me. Need a conveyor belt. I unironically thought about what it would be like to have a legendary conveyor belt board. Like, you just turn the crank and it just can slowly move down. I really did think about it. It is not impossible. Anyway, you know what they do. They're mutates. So I can send Bionic Arm out of time if I decide to play Press the Button. If I don't play Press the Button, that's going to be 4 attack. If I don't play both of the attack cards, I can't hit anything, and the only thing I can still hit are the Savage Land Mutate. So I'm forced to play Bionic Arm for 2 attack and Don't Press This Button for 2 attack, giving me 4, just so I can prevent 1 more escape, even though Wolverine Pool is not going to be a big deal escape, so maybe I should just let him. Let me rethink this. I mean, he's going to give more wounds out, which is going to hurt, but at least he won't care about... He won't stay in the villain deck, or the escape pile. He'll go to the villain deck. But this HQ is not very friendly. If I play Press the Button, though, that's 4 recruit, I can get Sniper Nest. Alright, I'm sold. I sold myself on it. So, let's start with Press the Button. Back up all the way to the beginning. Press the Button, 1 recruit. Bionic Arm, 2 attack, and it goes out of time. We've got 1, 2, 3 recruit. Although I have the Gravity Mines, I could Excessive Violence if I decided to hit something for... Nah, this is fine. Oh wait, I don't want Sniper Nest over here at all, I don't think. I mean... Removing the HQ, yes. Yeah, I'm going back to plan A, believe it or not. I apologize for jerking you around. I got 4 attack, and I got 3 recruit. So what I'm going to do now is fight the Mutates for 3, or actually 4 with Excessive Violence. Extra card into my turn. Let me make sure I mark that. Okay. I will activate Gravity Mines, I think, for the first time over here, which is going to be whenever you use Excessive Violence, draw a card. So I will shuffle. Or do I want to do the shuffle? I'm going to not have these cards in the shuffle. Yeah, it's fine. Or should I recruit before I do this? No, because I might get another recruit. If I get 2 recruits somehow, I can get Stingray. Let's just draw. I draw. Now it's 1 recruit. So I'm at 4 recruit. And I can still take Sniper Nest. It does draw a card. It doesn't really hurt me to take. So I'll take it after all. I probably should have taken it earlier. And we got... There's Steve. I don't know where he's been hiding. Probably the moon. That's what I've heard. And, wait a second. Oh, I see what I did. I just recruited... So Sniper Nest I just recruited. And the rest of my cards are my deck. Okay, okay. Here we go. I got 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh. That is a lot of wounds, so I guess I'm resting this next turn. Took me a second. A competent hand in this game? Alright, more mutates. Let's start by drawing 2 cards. 1 and 2. Then we're going to play Passion. We're going to go all in on attack. Passion, 1 attack. Okay. Excessive Violence, draw a card. We're going to play Guns on My Guns next and see if we get lucky. 4 attack total and a half. Top card of my deck has... Is there a gun in this picture? That would be really cool if there was. But it's still going to work. Hey, that's a gun right there, right? The AIM soldier's holding a gun. There's totally a gun in this picture, so I draw it. That's funny. I almost didn't see it. This is going to work. And let's keep going on attack. Another Passion. 5.5 attack. And we'll play Trooper. 6, 7.5 attack. Oh, things are finally starting to work a little bit. And then we've got KGB trading. I've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, didn't I play more cards in this? I didn't yet, actually. I have to do Excessive Violence. So I gotta wait. This is the only card I've drawn. So, extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll play the Agent before I do this. And then I gotta fight first before I do this so I can draw another card with, or get the attack with KGB trading. So hold on. Let me back up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4.5, 5.5, 6. I'm at 7.5 attack, 1 recruit, and I've played 1, 2, 3. Wait, did I play a sidekick this turn? Oh, man, these are the kind of things I forget. I don't think I played a sidekick this turn. But I really can't remember. Somebody let me know if I played a sidekick this turn. Otherwise, if so, KGB trading would work. But regardless, it might not matter because I think what I want to do is Excessive Violence to draw 2 more cards and then play KGB training. So, anyway, let's hit something with Excessive Violence. So I did play a side. That's what I... Okay, good. So if I did play a sidekick at the beginning of my turn, which I obviously didn't remember, then I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. So I can just play KGB training now to give me 5 more cards. 3 plus, if I play at least 7 other cards, I get 5 total. So I'm to 12.5 attack. What do I do with this? I need to clear things. I'll leave Wolverine Pool where he's at. I want to start with an Excessive Violence hit for drawing to draw 2 more cards. Okay, this one passes out wounds from fight effect. No fight effect. No fight effect for these. Got the extra card. Savior. Am I Savior on the left? I KO those bystanders, so I don't think so. Yeah, left-hand side has not a single bystander in the victory pile. Radioactive man, each player who's not a Savior gains a wound. Ouch! Come on. I should probably start collecting bystanders then. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this Executioner with Excessive Violence. I won't draw a card, but I will get the bystander. So I'm gonna hit him for 7. So nothing happens in the fight effect, but I do get 1 bystander. And I trigger both Passions, draw a card, so I draw 2 cards. It's an agent, and it's an agent. Cool. So 3 recruit now, and 5.5 attack. I guess I will fight a Superia, because I don't really want to get more wounds from Radioactive Man right now. I'll try to hit him later. We'll fight the one on the rooftops for 5. That's all I could do with this awesome turn. But Ego is just so out of reach now. Once I hit him, I got to hit him for 19, then 17, then 15, and ouch. You want to hit Ego real fast early, and I wasn't able to do that. And I will end by getting a S.H.I.E.L.D. officer, and I really hope it's something good. It's not, because I'm still really short on recruit, believe it or not. I just needed to take one. Hold on. Let me back that up. I forgot about the Enigma code after all this. So maybe instead of getting the officer, I already revealed the officer, so it's fine. I gotta reveal. I was only one other card in there. And the twist might mix it up soon anyway. I don't think I get to draw an extra card this turn for any reason. We are at 120, so unless the game ends soon, this might be my only game today. I'm hoping to play another one because I was kind of disappointed how this one's going. Turn 20 is Ultimate Deadpool, who brought up the Ultimate Discourse a second ago. Revenge for Evil Deadpool Corpse, fight excessive violence, draw a card for each Ultimate in the HQ. You know, those totally kick-ass cards that cost 7 or more, and there's 3 of them. So that's not bad, actually, right now. But he's got the Revenge. Right side doesn't have that. The right side's got nothing going for it, so 4 wounds KO'd. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get out of here. Five, and a reshuffle. All right. I just got rid of all my wounds just now? Yep, that was all the wounds. That was all 4 remaining wounds, so time for the right side to pop off, maybe? Right side really has nothing. No. I sure do love rare cards, but usually not when they're all stacked up like this in my way. Turn 21 is another twist. That's why I said they're going to happen right now. So, per the twist, we add another mystery card to the pile, and there are 3 Enigma code cards right now. You can just look at the number of twists played, and I don't know what it is, and we mix them up. They're technically already mixed up because I haven't looked at them yet, but I'll still mix them. Okay. Now, let's do the KO effect. We're going to play Sniper Nest for 1 recruit and a draw card. Yes, we talked about that. So, So specifically, based on this card, an ultimate card is defined as a card that costs 7 or more. So, all ultimates are rares, but not all rares are ultimates, if that makes sense. Okay, we've got another swimsuit, so that's the 1/2 attack. There. We draw a card. It's another wound. And I got the +2 towards places. It really doesn't matter as a term until you use this specific card, but it's just fun. If you want to get rules nitpicky about it. I'm at 2.5 attack now. Get rid of this silly 1/2. I need a coin or something for that. I've got another recruit and a decision to make. I can do the KO, or I can get a total of 4.5 attack, and I can prevent an escape. But I've got +2 towards sewers, bridge, or ego. So I'm going to have to play rocket on the left for the 2 attack. And I can do this. I can hit Ultimate Deadpool with excessive violence, hit him for 6. Oh no, I can't hit him for 6. I got 1 revenge. Is that all that I've got? Yes. The clone ones too. Yeah, still only the 1 Deadpool, but he's going to be at Shatterstar and Multiple Man and M. Okay, so he's 6 attack with the revenge, so I can't hit him for excessive. And I would like to save him for that because there's 3 rares in the HQ, 3 ultimates specifically. So let's fight Superia for 4, and then one of the 2. And the bridge, and then she's just gone. My explosions are getting real glitchy today. I've got 2 recruit left for a sidekick, and it is not... Oh, I can't have Pet Avengers. Nope. Hairball explodes. Lockjaw explodes. Because they're not in this reality. And then Skid shows up. Where were you earlier when I needed you? I'm almost mad she appeared now after all these wounds. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Oh, and also, this didn't happen. My computer's screaming at me to upgrade it. And I'm like, hey, remember when you worked just fine without being upgraded? And it says, no. Glitchy helicopter. Okay, moving over. Turn 22. My camera delayed. That was also very weird. Turn 22 is Melter. Gosh, I want to pull the plug on this game so much. Gets a bystander. Standard bystander. It does some stuff. Let's draw a card, get our 1.5 attack, and then move some friends around here. I'm going to swap Radioactive Man with Wolverine Pool. Of course. Let them both escape first. We've got a second attack, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. Hey, I can recruit something. And it's going to be Stingray of the Stingray, Sting of the Stingray Sting versus reassigned to civilian duty. Got the recruit, got the KO, got the excessive violence. Yes. Is something running right now? Because look how slow everything's going. Let me check my stats real quick. Am I missing frames? Is something crazy happening? Am I being taken over? Oh yeah, my FPS dropped. That never happens. What is happening? Am I running out of space? No, I'm not running out of space. Sorry, let me troubleshoot real quick. I don't have anything open. Okay, so it's just my computer being annoying. Sounds about right. Okay, well that's the turn. Yep. Wait, why is Opera Singer on top of Radioactive Man there? That's it. Okay, moving on over. So here, I'm looking at my RAM, and it's not... My CPU usage is 66%. My memory usage is not maxed out. But for some reason, this. And the recording looks like... No encoding lag. The recording is just fine. The stream, however, is being strange. All right, another twist. I am stumped. This game's horribleness is extending to the stream itself. Okay. So once again, we add a card to the Enigma code pile and we shuffle it up. Just play with 2 more twists and my misery. Please. Please, game. I can't just quit. Oh, jeez. I guess I'll play my turn. I'll just draw the card with Stingray. And I've got 3 recruit, 1.5 attack. I'm resting. I won't even play anything else. There we go. It's you know what it is? It's specifically my graphics card that needs the upgrade. Because all this stuff, I'm using hardware acceleration, or I'm using yes, hardware acceleration, but the graphics card is the part that might be dying right now. So we'll see if this stream keeps going. That'll be a fun thing to find out. Turn 24 is Yondu, who's going to come in and do more pushing. He gets +2 when he commands the Ravagers. While he commands the Ravagers, ambush swap Yondu with the leftmost Ravager in the city, and they escape, so no more of them. Fight if Yondu was commanding the Ravagers, KO up to 2 of your heroes. He stays where he is. He gets 7 attack. People who played this, did your game, if anybody's here, did your game go anything like this, one of your games? Let's Sniper Nest first again, draw a card. It is Bionic Arm. Cool. I get to play Bionic Arm and set it at a time. Actually do a thing. Do a combo. I will play Soldier Soldier, 4 attack. And I will play Don't Press This Button for 2 more attack. I'm at 6. And I'm at 3 total recruit. Graviton does not have bonus attack. Cloning Technician. Each player's not savior gains a wound. Is the right-hand side savior? Nope. Not by a long shot. No bystanders at all. I can Excessive Violence Ultimate Deadpool and do the card draws. So that'll be fun. Let's do that. No, do I have any Deadpool on the right-hand side? Oh, shoot, I do. I have one. I missed that. I forgot to add a counter for that. There's a DEADPOL on both sides, so let me just throw this up here for the left-hand side, and I'll do the right-hand side off screen. This isn't going to last very much longer, I don't think. Yeah, this is 7 to hit, so I can't do that. Plus, I got the gravity mines out here. Thank you for the hydrate. If I missed any hydrates earlier, I apologize. The headphones are like half off my head. I don't know why. Let's hit Melter to get a bystander with excessive violence. Yup. I'm not Savior, so he's just gone. Oh my gosh. It was fine for the first hour and a half. Get a bystander, and now things are breaking. I gotta check my task manager. Hold on. I am stumped, befuddled, all of the above. Okay. Is it just OBS just going all out? Okay, it says my CPU is at 100%. What the heck is running it? What is... Is it Opera? Do I have to close my browser? OBS is just using way too much memory, and I cannot figure out why, because I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary. Well, this may be my only game of the day just for technical reasons. But, we'll see if Melter goes away this time. He's not going away. Okay. What if I pretend to recruit him instead? That worked. Stubborn. He melted all my RAM. Yep. No, he's back! Oh my gosh. I can't have this happening. What if I send him undercover? No, he's back again. I am completely stumped. I am out of ideas. I'll try one more time. Okay, I'll wait a second. What if I make him escape instead? No! Okay, there's some behind the scenes about how that effect works while I try to figure this out. So, it's kind of a complex thing. I'm not playing Marvel Snap. Here's the deal. So I have 2 cameras set up, right? I have this camera and I have a still frame of this camera. So what happens is I press a button to lock in the freeze frame. So Melter's stuck in the freeze frame moment right now. And then I physically take the card out of the close-up. And then when I press the effect plays, unfreeze frames the freeze frame, and then it goes back to what was there. So it's like it happened automatically. But the freeze frame is not going away. And this has never happened before. And it won't stay. He's going to pop back, isn't he? Yep. I literally do not know what to do at this point. Do not know what to do. I could manually turn that off, and I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'll try one more thing. I'll try the escape. I don't know what's happening. All right, I'm gonna brute force this. I just turned off the card. Turned off the camera. So, no more freeze frame, I suppose, for the rest of the game. All right, what was I doing? What was happening? I just hit him with excessive violence. Is that what I did? I got so distracted by, you know. Where did I even put the card? Okay, I put him over there. Yep, I hit him for 6. I had 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what. I think I hit him with excessive violence. Yeah. No, wait, I hit him for 6 exactly, right? 2, 4, 6, and he was at 5. Yep, I did. Okay, I get to draw a card. Oh, how complicated. Oh, what a tangled web we weave. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't think I can play this again unless I stop and start the stream, but boy, something's going wrong. Anybody who out there has any inkling of what might be going on, please shout it out, because I am stumped. Hey, it's a 4th recruit, which doesn't let me get anything. So I will get a sidekick and cry. It's bizarre, isn't it? what is this? It's got to be getting up there to my 1,000th total stream. I'm not really. I'm at like 400 streams. Something like that. And to this level, that's extreme. Got the out of time card on top. Moving over. Everything's just slowed to a crawl. Turn 25 is Mentalo, who is going to... We're going to get through this, guys. We're gonna push through. +1 for each officer he's got. Ambush, put a card from the shield officer stack into the escape pile. That's going to increase the Hydra level yet again. By the way, I did not notice if any Hydra or A.I.M escaped. I don't think they did, but I will triple check the escape pile. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, Hydra level's 5. Then Mentalo captures a shield officer for each 2 Hydra levels. All right, we got shield officer, standard, Maria Hill, and Yo-Yo. He's going to be up to 5 attack. Yeah, it's just funny because the video replay is going to be perfect. It's just whatever. I think maybe not. Maybe it's going to be a mess. Maybe it's a mess right now in the future when you're watching this on YouTube, and I apologize. Well, let's draw a card. That's what we do in this game. We just draw cards until the game's over. That's pretty much how it goes. All right, I got 1, 2, 3 recruit. I can get 6 recruit if I play skids, but not 7. That is it. I really need to save skids for a rare to just get it out of there because I'm gonna rest. I'm just gonna rest. I don't know what else to do. I'm at a loss for ideas. I keep forgetting to check the Enigma pile because I'm just distracted by all the other nonsense. Turn 26 is another Mutates, so we got an escape and it's Wolverine pool. So let's do some KOing. Okay, I turned off the frozen camera, so it's not going to work anymore. Because it wasn't working before. Okay, Cap is gone. And Wolverine pool. Same effect. Each player reveals a card with an odd number cost or gains a wound. Luckily, I succeed on the left-hand side, or the right-hand side, and the left-hand side as well. So he gets escaped, and he gets shuffled back into the villain deck. I really want to look at the villain deck, but not gonna. I'm glad I decided not to stream both tournament games today because, boy, do I have some problems to try to fix. But you know what I hate? Trying to solve problems when I don't know what the problem is. Troubleshooting time. All right, Mutates come in. Okay. Bionic Armor's played from out of time. That's 2 attack. Hope you guys enjoy a good breakdown because my computer's not the only thing that's breaking down right now. 1 more attack, draw a card. 1.5 attack, draw a card. And I can move villains around. I will delay Radioactive Man's escape a little bit more with the Opera Singer. And I've got... Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to end the game after this one. I really wanted to play again and get another shot, but I don't think it's going to happen. The game's already gone long, and everything that's happening right now should be evidence that... I don't think Ego wants me to fight him again. Yes, but where's the cartridge? So Sting of the Stingray's Sting is going to get played. I got 3 more recruit. I got 7. Hey, look at that. Nope, I have 6. I have 6 recruit. Why did I say 7? No, I do have 7. I told you. Everything's falling apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I can KO one of my cards or card from my discard pile with excessive violence, but first, let's go ahead and get a rare. I got cut in half solo. 2.5 attack, choose a villain, cut its attack in half this turn, and then Mercs for money, cut the Mastermind's attack in half for 1 fight this turn. And then we got Winter Soldiers, rare 2 is greater than 4. One of the few in the elusive Motorcycle Club. 4 attack, a hero in your hand gains mana at a time this turn. Tech, another hero in your hand gains mana at a time this turn. This is going to be for the left-hand side if I can get it. Taking cut in half for 7. Because reasons. And we've got half cocked. I'm going to hit the Savage Land Mutates with excessive violence to get a couple of excessive violence effects. So extra card at the end of this turn. That took like half an hour. It took like half an hour to resolve. Okay, extra card at the end of this turn. I may KO one of my cards or a card from my discard pile with this excessive violence. I don't have any wounds. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of an operative. Why is it the right-hand side that's doing better now? And then Gravity Mines. Same thing. I get to draw a card. It's another operative, so that's where I'm left. Everything's going to get reshuffled, and I get 7 cards. Got the rare here. I mean, there's a possibility I could still win the game just with a ton of escapes, but right-hand side is going to have to do really well. It might be the number of sources I have active, but I don't know why that would affect anything. Whoa, okay. Point is, I gotta fix it before. Oh, I got 7 cards. I got 6 or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, one more. 7. Bionic Arm. Moving over. Turn 27 is another Mutates. I'm gonna rank at the bottom of this pot, aren't I? The very bottom. The very, very bottom. Let's hit some stuff. I got, although I can't get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. And I can draw some cards with excessive kindness, but I gotta hit stuff. So I'm gonna play 1 passion, a 2nd passion, that's 2 attack, and excessive violence, draw 2 cards basically. I've got a 3rd attack. I've got rocket, 5 total attack, and I gotta use excessive violence, so I'm gonna have to hit another Mutates to draw an extra card at the end of the turn. Hit him for 4. Maybe I can clear an extra thing. Extra card at the end of the turn, and I get to draw 2 cards with passion. 1 and 2. All right, there we go. I've played 1, 2, 3, 4. Shield Officer is 2 recruit. Shield Agent is 1 recruit. Hold off on KGB training for a second. The Swimsuit, 1/2 attack. Draw a card. Guns on my guns. I get +2 towards the special places on Stingray. Now I've played at least 7 cards, so I'll play KGB training for 5 attack. I'm up to 6.5 attack. And we're going to round that half attack up with guns on my guns. I'm up to 9.5, 10 total attack. Top card of the deck is last card in the pile. And Shield Troopers totally have a gun. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Did I add that to the attack, or did I just forget? Let me double check my attack. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I spent 4. I'm at 1. And then I was at 1.5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You said 1 and change. Oh, thank you. That's such a weird thing for me to do. I just reduced my recruit. Anyway, here's where I'm at. I've got 10 attack, and I've got. Right? Do I have 11 attack? Because I don't know if I played the trooper. I gotta count again. I had 1, 2, 3, 5 down to 4. So I'm at, down 4. I'm at 1, 1.5, 6.5, 7.5, 10.5, 11. I'm at 11 right now, actually. I didn't play the trooper properly. And then I've got the +2 towards nobody's in the bridge, sewers, or mastermind. So if I want to hit the ego edit, I have 13 towards him. But I can't do that. I already used excessive violence this turn. I can't do it again. So if I want to hit the Mutates, I could hit him for 1 plus the 2, and I get 10. So let's do that. Let's spend the 2 I got towards the sewers and 1 of this attack and hit these Mutates right here. So I get 2 extra cards into the turn. And I've got 10 left. Radioactive Man cares who's savior. And I'm pretty sure still nobody's savior. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and probably hit Ultimate Deadpool to draw even more cards. Although I can't because there's excessive violence. I already did that. So I get to KO 2 of my heroes if I fight Yondu. That's pretty tempting for 7. Let's do that. Fight him for 7. Okay, if Yondu was commanding the Ravagers, KO up to 2 of your heroes. I'm going to get rid of this agent and this trooper. Maybe thin things out a little bit. and take out Yondu. All right. Now I got Recruit I can do. Do I need to take anything? Do I need to take Half-Cocked? I'm drawing enough cards, and it does have guns in it. I gotta move the HQ, so I'll take it. Very tempting to not take it, though. Okay, the decks are finally getting somewhere. I guess I can also get a sidekick, right? No, I don't want to. I don't know if I can. Also, I keep forgetting to check the Enigma code. Because it's like, you know, I'm not gonna hit ego anyway. But if I do, I gotta get it right. So if I get 19 attack, I don't know what the code is, I'm gonna be pretty upset. So I gotta focus on doing that if I survive. If there's if the last twist is at the bottom or something. 4, 5, 6. All right, at least I can avoid some wounds if those happen. Put skids on top. This is quite chaotic in so many ways. I can't even begin to describe how chaotic this is. But you don't have to be described too, because you're watching this. Turn 28. There's on the twist. Yeah, I might just lose. So here we go. One more card. Shuffle them up. I don't know what's in this stack except for the one strength. Where did the token go? Oh, it's up here. I see it on the monitor. I can't see it in real life. All right. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I only know what one of them is, and that's totally my fault. Well, maybe I can make that up. Let's go ahead and play a deck chairs. Yeah, people watching the YouTube videos like, why have you not checked the Enigma code? And I said, because everything's falling apart, and they only have so much attention. 1.5 attack. Draw a card. Let's move. Here doesn't. I got 2 empty spaces. Just in case, let's move Radioactive Man to the bridge. Okay, 1.5 attack. I'll play a Bionic Arm. Goes out of time. I've got a Soldier here for a 4th attack in the half. Recruit, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 Recruit. I can pick up the other rare just because why not? And I got Excessive Violence. I can do some KOing. For 4 attack, though, I can't use Excessive Violence, but I am going to hit what I can hit. And I'll hit Mentalo for 4. Gain an officer, capture my Mentalo, or send undercover, KO the rest. I'm going to go ahead and gain Yo-Yo because she's cool. And KO Maria Hill, which was not Excessive Violence. But I do have 7 Recruit. Let's pick up the other rare. Let's clear out the HQ a little bit. 2 is greater than 4, so I hear. By the way, I totally didn't draw 2 extra cards on the left-hand side, which I should have. So left-hand side is going to draw a Trooper and a Stingray. I am so distracted. What did I have? What did I do? Did I cheat attack again? You should have had 5. I forgot what the dice said. Yeah. Oh, I have 4.5, not 5. Yeah, he's got 5 attack. Oh well. That would have been fun. Everybody goes back to where they were. Where was he? In the bank? Something like that? I had 4.5. Darn half attack. Well, that changes nothing about what I recruited, so we'll keep that going. And we'll just not fight anything. Because we don't like to fight. We're peaceful. We're totally peaceful. 3, 4, 5, 6, because that one's out of time. Yup. Okay. This is probably the most messy, chaotic game I've played in a long time. So, I hope some part of you is enjoying whatever this is. Turn 29 is Black Knight. I don't want to tell you what time I woke up this morning. Let me just put it that way. Gets a bystander. Okay. Half-cocked. Let's see if I can do this without making a mistake this whole turn. 1.5 attack. 1.5 recruit. I just made a mistake. I called it the wrong thing. Which is technically not a mistake because I got the right points. Should I just stop talking? What kind of stream would that be? So Sniper Nest is going to be played next. Maybe a better one, according to some of you. 2.5 attack. I did it again, recruit. Things are just spiraling. Things are just getting worse and worse. I draw a card, and this goes out of time. Oh, man. Okay. Get the 1/2 attack. I'm at 2. I draw a card. I drew the card. I get the +2. Got the +2. I respect you all and I love you all, but I'm going to be happy to just pass out after this stream. And hopefully do a lot better for the randomizer. 4 attack. Recruit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I finally have enough to recruit the rare that I just stole from the other side. If I play it this way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I have 8. I have 8 recruit if I do what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can get PhD in Oceanography. So I'll play Skids, which I guess I could use for Radioactive Man, but who's counting? She goes away. And then 6, 7, 8 recruit. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, wait a second. Did I miss a recruit? Did I get an extra recruit somewhere? Skids was 3. Half cocked was 1.5. So let me just double check. Unless I KO'd something, I don't think I did. That's 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 7. I should be at 7.5 right now. So if I want to get Oceanography, I gotta play Compassion. Right? There's no secret hidden agent that I missed. Yeah, this is a complete disaster. This whole thing. This whole thing's falling apart. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you for being my backup in the chat right now, because I would be falling apart without you helping me at this point. I have one working brain cell, and it is not the good one. All right, let's go ahead and take PhD in Oceanography then. Let's go. I've got Passion, 1 attack, excessive violence, draw a card. I just got rid of Skids. Now I want to do an excessive violence. And I didn't leave myself with any recruit left for the Enigma code. Who cares about the Enigma code? I certainly clearly don't, because I haven't been checking it at all. Who needs to worry about the scheme? Let's fight Black Knight with excessive violence for 5. I'm just going to randomly check if I'm Savior, counting the bystander that I'm just about to get. I got 1 bystander. I still am not Savior. I only have the 1. Yep, that one that got KO'd really messed me up. So I get this bystander. I just take out Black Knight. And I did excessive violence, so I draw 1 single card, and that card is going to be another agent. So, oh wait, hold on. What did I spend? I have leftover attack if I use Stingrays, but it's not going to go towards anything else, so never mind. Okay, here's the out of time card. I don't know why I sent it away so early. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And don't even bother leaving YouTube comments. I know this game is a disaster, so. I mean, if you want to sit there and document every single little mistake I made and put it in the comments for all to see, go for it, but I won't have much to say about that. Turn 30. I know what's going on right now. Mutates. I know where my brain is. I cannot trigger cut in half, or the effect. I would love to cut the Mastermind's attack in half, but we'll see. Maybe I can draw. Left side had more mercs for money. I'm going to get 1 recruit. I'm going to draw into... Wait, when did I gain Zabu? He's not allowed. I got to swap it with another special sidekick. Did I gain him and just not even pay attention? All right. I'll get another one. I hope you can too. Lockheed's not allowed. I hope to see you in that one. It's not going to be for a while. It's probably going to be in the winter. Okay. I wasn't even paying attention. So we replace it with a standard sidekick. So now I have a standard sidekick. So I draw that right now, and I'll play it. It's even better, although. All right, got 1 recruit. Draw 2. 1, 2. Still no mercs for money. So, I have no more card draw, unless I go with Ultimate Deadpool. But I will send Bionic Arm out of time for 2 attack. I will send nothing. I will get 2 more attack. I have not played a ranged. Yeah, there'll be plenty of time. Plenty of lead time on that, so I will let you know, like a month ahead of time. Oh, you want a hint? What hint can I give without giving it away? That's a hard one. Wow, today you bought World War Hulk Noir, Heroes of Asgard, and S.H.I.E.L.D. First of all, kudos for sticking around in the stream this long when it's this much of a disaster. But second of all, awesome. Those are great sets, and that's a big pickup. That'll keep you busy for a while. And there's Nightbot. Hey, Nightbot. You never do me wrong. What hint can I give you at the feature format? Okay. I'm thinking... It's really hard, because I know what it is, and I'm going to give it away if I say too much. Let's just say... I don't know what to say. Okay, I'll just give a general rule. It's going to be more theme-based, not character-based, so it's going to be less on... You guys do, yeah. You guys are going to enjoy this. Is Wolverine in it? Wolverine is not in it. There's your clue. No, I don't think any Wolverines are in it. Yeah, as far as I can tell. I forgot completely what I've done. All right, I've played 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 1 recruit. Where did I even get this other 3 recruit from? I don't even remember. Someone's got to remind me. Hello, Sway. Welcome to whatever this is. I must have played these 2, 3, 4. All right. Will there be a card with the 4 and the art in it? Okay, based on what we talked about. I don't think so. Okay, this is what, Pod 27? This is from week 5. Pod 27 from week 5, and it is a game. Okay, let's do a cut in half. Let's figure out who I'm fighting. So 2.5 more attack. I don't get to activate the effect. What's up? Now, the sidekick I played was a standard sidekick, which drew these operatives, which I had already played. That's why I got 4 recruit, right? So 1 from Sniper Nest, and then 2, 3, 4. And then I got the 6 attack from 1, 2, Bionic Arm from Out of Time, and then 2 more from Cut in Half. Yeah, I kind of made one of the eliminated pods really hard and one of them really easy. I just kind of want to see what happens because, you know, the stakes are lower. I want to see who did the best and how horribly the winner lost. Okay, let's go ahead and cut a villain's attack in half this turn. Who's the strongest villain out there? It's going to be Ultimate Deadpool. I got 1 revenge right on the right-hand side. So he'll go down from 6 to 3, and I can excessive violence him and draw... Well, I got rid of the rares now, so now it won't work anymore. I think it's... E8 was the Mastermind, was not the one that's core in Fantastic Four, right? I think that's E9, right? I'm not looking right now. Yeah, you're not in the one that's just core in Fantastic Four, right? That's the one where I put Mr. Fantastic, Rogue, and Black Widow in the hero deck. Let's basically shatter... I mean, I'm going to have to hit him at this point. Let's do it. Ultimate Deadpool. I can look at the Enigma code. Ragnarok. Yeah, that's the hard one. That's the one that's supposed to be hard, so don't feel bad. I'm going to cut Ultimate Deadpool in half. His attack in half anyway. So he's at 3 attack after the revenge. Let's go ahead and hit him for 3. Because I don't have any more ultimates in the HQ. There used to be, but now there's not. So I won't bother spending my excessive violence. Actually, you know what? I'll do it anyway, just to draw a card with a Gravity Mines. I'll draw a card with Gravity Mines. It's going to be a reshuffle, which is probably for the best because I have a lot of grays out here. Oh no, now Ultimate Deadpool's not going to go away. Oh gosh. Boy, my OBS stats are yelling at me in all kinds of different red and yellow colors, and it's not pleasant. I should stop looking at it. Okay, I draw a Hydra. That's fun. That's cool. That's great. 5 recruit. And I will... Oh, by the way, I'll spend a recruit after I fight to actually look at the top part of the Enigma code. And it is a half-cocked, so there's a tech there. On the top, I get to pick a card. I get to look at which one I want. So just in case, let me do this again. I got a tech. That's the first one. And then we'll see what else is there as I play. Don't press this button. No trigger. 2 more attack. I will fight the Savage Land Mutates for 3 extra card at the end of the turn. And I will spend another recruit to look at the next card of the Enigma code. Second card down is Instinct Baby Groot. A lot of classes in there. That's not great. That's too many. I lose in the next twist anyway, so I gotta get the code right this time. Maybe I'll hit Ego once. Maybe I won't hit him at all. I got a lot of hero classes, so we're gonna go ahead and pick up Steve Rogers, Stoic Force. Although that gives me recruit. Hold on. I'm not Savior. I'm not gonna be Savior, right? These bystanders are out of control. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna get a sidekick instead. Okay, there's Prodigy. There he is. I get out of time, and I get to play draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do. I mean, I have Stingray. I know I have 2. These are the ones I thought I would have to trigger solo, but they weren't showing up at the right time. Turn 31 is... Are you kidding me? All right. Well, Amy's here on this turn 31 of this disaster of a game, and she goes right to Mentalo, and she's going to peek into the rooftops because that's what she does. And she's totally allowed in the setup, I'm pretty sure, so I'm not even going to check. I think she is. If not, she should be. 1 recruit. And draw a card, no out of time. All right, this side's going to do something. I got 3.5 attack. Top card of the deck does... Is there a gun in this picture? I don't see any guns. No guns in this picture. That's a shame. And then 3.5 attack. 4.5 attack. And whatever. We know what his attack is. It's crazy. It's 19. Let's 5.5 attack with the excessive violence trigger. 7 attack. I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more cards. I won't turn it down anymore. I'll get +3 with 4 recruit. Click 7. Played 7 cards. KGB training gives me 5 more. 12. See, I thought of that joke too, but I didn't say it, so I'm glad you did. All right, I've got 12 attack. Swimming is hard work. You get swole that way. 12 attack, huh? Let's just get as much VP as I can get. And let's keep looking at that Enigma code. Let's start with Mentalo, who's going to put Amy in the city. I'll do it with excessive violence for 6. Okay. So let's do this. Gain an officer captured by Mentalo or sent undercover. KO the rest. I'm going to go ahead and gain Yo-Yo like I said I was going to do on the other side, but there she is. KO the Maria Hill. Amy enters as a 3 attack villain, who everybody loves. 3 attack there. Now, excessive violence triggers the card draw from Rocket, and that's going to draw the super powered swimsuit, which is going to give me 1/2 more attack. I'm up to 7. Draw a card. It's a reshuffle, which means all these go bye-bye. Oh, by the way, hold on. I got to remember to check the code before I do this. Before I... wait, this is still part of... Yeah, this is still part of the excessive violence. What happens first? The excessive violence effect, or the ability to check the Enigma code. If it matters, I think this happens first because it's a result of the fight, and then I get to act to do the checking. So I think I'm doing the right thing here. All right. So oh no, I just draw. So it happens after I draw and before I place Stingray. So hold on. I'm at 6.5. Now I spend the recruit, and I check the third card down. And it is International Strike Force. I don't know if it's the one from before or a new one, but regardless, that's the third card down. Now I play Stingray. I get up to 7 attack. I draw the card. All right. We're back on track. And I get to look at another card for the Enigma code very soon. I draw Yo-Yo. All right. 2 recruit. I'm not going to put her back on top of the deck. I'll leave her where she is. Okay. I can only hit one more thing anyway, so let's go ahead and hit Graviton. He has no other thing. He's got for 6. I'm going to hit him for 6 and take him out. Let's look at another card from the Enigma. It's not once per turn. Am I messing this up? Oh no, now Graviton's not going away. Go away. No, it's whenever you fight a villain. I was right. All right, let's look at the 4th card down. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th card down is a divided tech and strength. So that's cool. I got to get them both right. So let me get my double counters out. I wish I had doubles, but I actually just have 2. So we got strength and tech. Whoa, flip. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe part of the fun for you to see if I can actually remember them, but I'm probably not going to hit them. Probably not going to hit them. You're kind of supposed to remember them, you know? I'll get another swimsuit. Down to 2. We are 2 hours in. And a mystery number hours into my actual day that I won't disclose, but I'm just going to say, if you knew how long I've been up, you would understand what's going on. Did I hit a mutate? I don't even know. I don't think so. Who's counting? Who's checking? Who cares? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The game's already completely messed up. All right. Deadpool Kid comes in. He has no ambush, thank goodness, but he got his revenge. What a tease. This giant villain deck, and the last twist is probably all the way at the bottom. Yeah, that's what I thought. No mutate. I checked my victory pal. I'm going to have to suffer through this whole thing. All right, let's trigger things. We've got the deck chairs. 1.5 attack, draw a card. That's a reshuffle. And we are going to move the radioactive man above the bank 1 space over to the space above the sewers, which is actually to the left of the city. I draw a soldier. And I'll just pop him over there 1 space to the right, just in case. 2 attack from Bionic Arm, and it goes out of time. Plus, 2 is greater than 4. Up to 7 attack. A hero in your hand gains mana time this turn. Another hero in your hand gains mana time this turn. Actually, yeah. So one of those out of time cards is going to be Sting of the Stingray Sting. The other one's going to be a Hydra Soldier. Or I could wait until I excessive violence something and draw a card before I do this. So let me actually back up. I'm not going to play Winter Soldier yet. So I'm at 3.5 attack. We'll go back to that. And we'll probably do a fight. 4 attack, 5 attack, and a half. We'll play Sting of the Sting. Oh, well, then I want to do the excessive violence effect. Which means I gotta have them out when I do that. I can do them together. Alright, I'll still do what I was gonna do. Up to 9 now. I'll play the rare again. And I will give... Well, let me just completely back the whole thing up. I'll give this soldier out of time, or I'll give Sting of the Stingray Sting out of time. I'll play the soldier, it goes out of time. And now I'll play the Sting of the Stingray Sting. For 3 recruit, this goes out of time. And I got the excessive violence effect. Now for 9, I'm going to go ahead and hit Amy for 4. I'll actually play my recruit first. Up to 6. Hit Amy for 4 with excessive violence, of course. Down to 5.5. Now I activate both excessive violence. I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile. One of your cards, or a card from your discard pile with Stingray. So that's gone. And Gravity Mines, whenever I use excessive violence, draw a card. There's another one. I'm at 7 recruit now. And let's look at the other card of the Enigma code. I don't know if any of this is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last card. Yep, exactly. Last card is another one. So there was another Strike Force. So now I know what the code is. And it's just going to sit there forever because I'm not going to hit the Mastermind at all. Don't think it's happening. And, I don't want those wounds from radioactive, man. How many I got, okay, right side is 2 bystanders. Ooh, and left side's got 1, 2 bystanders. So exactly the amount that were KO'd by that one escape. And I could have avoided the wounds. It is 3 VP, and I get it. Actually, if I hit the Cloning Technician, I'm going to be safe. I will be Savior. So let's just go ahead and hit him for 5. At least I'll be safe with the Cloning Technician. So this goes to my victory pile, at least. So now I'm Savior at this moment. And when I hit him, each player who is not Savior gains wounds. So left side is going to be the only one that gets a wound. So I'll do it. Took me long enough. And take him out for 5. So embarrassing. All right. Cloning Technician. Clone the next carrier recruit this turn that has printed cost 3 or less. So who am I cloning? Another Stingray? So I can just keep recruiting things? There's one more left in there. That would be fun. I'm almost safe. Yeah, let's do it. It'll be fun. It'll be. Although, Shadow of War's past is Savior mana time. Now I'm Savior, so it is uncommon. I'm gonna take Shadow of War's past for 4, and I'm gonna clone it. So let's see where it is. Bottom card of the deck. Nope. Another one. Cloned. I have cloned Steve Rogers. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell S.H.I.E.L.D. because they'll be mad that I'm doing it too. Is it? See, the thing that you forgot, Jolt, is that it's a rule that I didn't pay attention to. I'm so embarrassed for you that you missed that I didn't pay attention to the rule. I told you this stream is broken in so many ways. I didn't even remember what card that I put there. Sniper Nest? At this point, it really doesn't matter. I shuffled the hero deck, so I'm gonna have to do it anyway to make sure the shuffle is intact. And then this one gets shuffled back in. I shuffled the one that I cloned back in, and I'll International Strike Force recruit to clone that one. And oh, I got another one. Look at that. Okay, I just messed everything up, but we're not going to pretend that this isn't going out, and you're not watching this right now. You're certainly not watching this right now. Nobody's watching this. I got 3 cards at a time, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you. I need that. Nobody's watching any of this. I certainly don't have 24 people here right now observing my complete breakdown. Keep in mind that when I do the randomizer stream, I'm going to act like this stream never happened, so hope you're on board with that. Turn 33. Tulk, more Ravagers. He comes in, he swaps with the leftmost Ravager. There aren't any. He gets +2 while he's commanding. So, hello, Red John. Welcome to the mess. That was so hilarious thinking I was going to play this a second time today. Well, check out what I got. A chance. So we got half cocked. Here we go. 1.5 attack, 1.5 recruit. And now let's go ahead and trigger PhD Oceanography, which gives me 4 attack up to 5. You may KO a card from hand or discard pile. I will KO this wound from my discard pile. Actually, no, I need heroes in there. I'm going to KO this Shield Agent from my discard pile. And this activates. You get +1/2 attack for each hero in the KO pile. So, that is going to be the following. All right, let's count them. So that's 1 attack, 2 attack, 3 attack, 3.5, 4 attack. That was gonna be more than this. 4.5, 5 attack, 5.5, 6 attack, 6.5 attack. 6.5 more attack. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be more. I'm at 10.5 attack. I did clean up the city little by little, and I got the code. There's the code. Normally, I would just try to guess it, but I figured we could look at it all together. Because, I don't know, this game's not going to really get helped. All right, I'm at 11 attack after the 1/2. I draw a card. It is that. I get +2 towards Sewers Bridge Mastermind. So right now, I've got 13 towards the Mastermind. I need 6 more attack. I got the Trooper. I need 5 more attack. And I'm not going to get it, I don't think. 2 agents. 3.5 recruit. 11.5? Didn't I round out the half with Stingray and Solo, or did I get a 3rd half? Okay, I'll trust you. 11.5. I think I just missed the 3rd half somewhere along the line. You cannot expect me to factor half attack right now. It's a miracle that I'm even here talking to you. So I've got, yeah, well, can't hit ego. Let's just clear some more city. I will play Passion. 12.5 attack. It's now 12.5 attack? I'm so confused. I haven't played Passion yet. That was 6.5. That was 10.5. 11.5, 12. 12.5, 13.5. What the heck am I missing? So I got 6.5 from PhD in Oceanography, right? So this card gave me 10.5 attack. Halfcock gave me... That's 11.5, and that's 12. 12.5, 13.5. Am I missing something? Should I not be at 13.5? The Tailpaw gave me 6.5 attack. So that would be, once again, Stingray's rare brought me to 11. Yeah, 1.5, 5.5, 11.5, 12. 13.5. Yeah, so I got 6.5 attack here. At first I played Halfcock. Let's just say I played PhD in Oceanography first, right? I got 6.5 attack from the KO pile. Base 4 attack. That's 10.5 attack. Half-cocked is 1.5. So that's 10.5, 11.5, 12. Superpowered swimsuit, 12.5, 13.5. So after Shield Trooper, I was at 13.5. Counted it 3 times. I'm pretty sure that's where I was. Plus the 2 here. I've got 3.5 recruit. I've got +2 from the Stingray, 15. I needed 4 more to hit. It's okay. I don't trust myself, so call me out. Passion. I will play Passion. I'm at 14.5 attack. Let's if I fight Reactor Man, both sides are savior. Let's do that. Let's fight Radioactive Man with excessive violence. So down to 8.5 attack. I spend 6, and everybody's the savior now. So joke's on you. Finally, as my machine slows to a crawl and Radioactive Man doesn't go away. Great, cool, awesome. We got the Opera Singer. When you rescue this bystander, shatter a villain in the bank or shadow a hero in the HQ space under the bank. Yeah, let's go ahead and shadow the Deadpool Kid. Alright. So that means he was at Revenge what? I have not been updating this counter. So I've got just the 1, I think, right? It's weird with this giant villain deck. Yeah, I just have the other Deadpool. So he was at 6, now he's at 3. Gets -3 attack. I excessive violence, so I draw a card. Right, I did that. It's an agent, so I'm at 4 recruit. Let's go ahead and hit Tulk and the Deadpool Kid. for a total of 8. He was commanding for 5, so I KO one of my heroes. And for the last 3, I hit the Deadpool kid because he got shattered. Okay. And I will... Oh, I had the +2 anyway, so I end my turn right there. Everybody's cleared except for Wolverine Pool, and it only took me 20 turns or so. And the choices I've made are debatable, whether they were good or bad or even legal, so... Aren't you glad I'm not actually competing in the tournament? For these reasons and more. 4, 5, 6. Can I hit Ego once? That's the question. It's rough that he just stays strong depending on how many city spaces there are. Doesn't matter if they're occupied. Turn 34 is another Mutates. Let's play all my out-of-time cards. I got Bionic Arm, 2 attack. I got the Soldier, 1 attack. I got the Stingray card with excessive violence. Okay. I do get to actually cut Ego's attack in half, but I don't think it's going to be enough. 5.5 attack. I will cut Wolverine Pool's attack in half. So he's down to 4, plus Revenge. We'll see. We shall see. I got 1, 2. So Wolverine Pool's at 9, so he's going down to 5 after that cut in half. And then cut the Mastermind's attack in half for 1 fight this turn. Okay, so he's at 10 attack. Just right now. I don't think that's going to do anything. I've got 5, 6, we'll see. 6.5. I got Sniper Nest. Did I play a attack from out of time? I didn't. I'll get 1 recruit. Draw a card. Hey, Prodigy! Play this card as a copy of another hero you play this turn that costs 6 or less. I can play one of the out-of-time cards. I can play a copy of Bionic Arm. That'll give me 8 attack. Or I can play a copy of Sniper Nest to try to draw something better. I have another rare in here. Is it in my deck? Yeah, it's in my deck, so probably not going to draw it now. Oh, by the way, no, I didn't play attack. I wish I could, but Solo is too strong. He's not rogue. Let's see. Yeah, I'm surprised that I didn't make that mistake this turn. That's the one I usually miss. Sniper Nest or Bionic Arm. I'm going to go Sniper Nest just to see if I draw something. Otherwise, I can't hit anyway. So I will play a copy of Sniper Nest to draw a card, get 1 more recruit. I draw into... Alright. I'm close. If only I had played Arranged. I'll play Don't Press This Button for 2 more attack. I'm at 8. I'm 2 attacks short from hitting Ego. Oh man, okay. Well, at least I can clear everything else. Almost. Unless I can use excessive violence, try to draw another rare, maybe I'll be successful. So let's spend as little attack as I can. Let's actually hit the Mutates for 4, and maybe I'll get lucky. Hit him for 4. Extra card draw next turn. Take him out. I get to draw a card with excessive violence. So we'll see if I get to draw something that gives me 6 attack. Then I can actually do it. 1 attack will let me hit Wolverine Pool. Thank you, Gravity Mines. I wish I had more Gravity Mines. This is a Soldier. Nope. But it is just enough attack to hit Wolverine Pool. Which I will do. Once again, the fight effect is... Each player reveals a card with odd-numbered cost or gains a wound. So that's a 7. Left side's got a 5. And he's all cut up. Alright, I've cleared the entire city of 9 spaces, and it only took me as long as it took me, and let's not talk about that anymore. I'm going to recruit guns on my guns just for the solo and the attack and the whatnot. I got 1 attack, draw an extra. Because Project and the Sniper Nest go out of time. Yes, because I did play it after. You're right. It does go out of time. Not that it can, it has to. Good catch. Wait, which one did I play first? No, wait, hold on. Never mind. I played Sniper Nest first, right? And then I played Prodigy. So when Sniper Nest was played, there was no tech trigger, so no, it doesn't go out of time. If I got my turn order correctly from what I did. It's the Prodigy copy that would go out of time, but it can't because it's a copy. And I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's Winter Soldier. It was hiding. And we've got... Alright, my misery is ended. Not a single hit on Ego. That is twist number 6. I can finally rest. Evil has won. And I've never been happier to see Evil wins. Let's see how this effect goes. Alright? Cross your fingers. That wasn't so bad. Ending on a high note of the effect actually working. Oh boy, what a disaster. In game, out of game, that's the game. All right, you ready to see how I scored? Here we go. I'm gonna actually enter my score here. It's gonna happen, and we'll see exactly where I place. And I'm pretty sure where I'm going to place, and I'm pretty sure I know who's getting some points here. So let's get this up on the screen for you, and this is how I'll end the stream. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this brand of whatever this was today. All right, that's me. It was pod 27. I think my hero choices were really good. It was just like everything else around that. And we got Winter Soldier and Solo. Yeah, I did not do a second attempt. Solo there. Did not have the time. Same thing with the other one. And then first attempt, I did not win. Let's count our total VP. It was pretty good VP. That's all I got going for me, but it's not going to save me. 4, left side, 4, 7, 8, 11, 15, 18, 20, 21, 26, 27, 28, 31, 34, 38, 39, 40. Oh, he's 4-3, right? 42. 46, 48, 49, 52. Oh, he was 2 VP. He's 51. 51 total points, so I got. So let's pop that open. 51 on the left. Not a single ego tactic, which, you know, not like you'd get them. They're not worth any VP anyway. I don't even know why I said that. All right. I mean, technically, I didn't get a single ego tactic, and neither did any of you. So, haha. Yeah, those rares really screwed me up at the beginning. So, right-hand side, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 22, 23, 26, 27, 27. A second turn, I guess the second game would have probably done me good, but 35 turns. We got plenty of escapes, so no shortage there. Escapes were as follows. Just 2? Is that right? I just had 2 escapes? Oh, Wolverine Pool was an escape, but... Oh, no, Executioner. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So 3 villains in the escape pile. Oh, God, what do I rate this? It doesn't really matter. This particular game, I did not have fun with the way this game was going, but that's just my shuffle. Probably would have a much better rating if it was different. I gotta enter something. I don't have my keyboard. Ouch. It's definitely a 1, maybe a 2, just because of what happened to me. But, oh, I didn't count my bystanders. It's not gonna matter. I'm just gonna say 4. I'm pretty sure it's close to 4 for these purposes. All right. Time to reveal the results. Do I even dare ask where I ranked, according to you guys? Does it even matter? Should we even care? All right, here is... Obviously, I'm dead last. I'm the only one who didn't win. Yeah, exactly. I tied for turns there. Although I lost, so it's the last one. 3 escapes more than anybody else, and worse points per turn than anybody else. So 6 across the board. You believe? It was absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible showing. So here's your points. Although it was 50-50, so points were going to go to somebody. Oof. I wish I had time to play a second one, but I don't. Okay, I was in the bottom. There you go. Enjoy those channel points. And I'm going to go disappear for a while. Yeah, if I played a second game, it would definitely work better, I think. But anyway, I don't know why you stayed until this moment, but I certainly appreciate it. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that. I will see you guys on Thursday for randomizer number 125. I think that's the number. That's a lot of randomizers. We only have about 10 masterminds left until we reset the entire mastermind list. So cross your fingers for me. Hope that I get to actually get through those and win so that we can reset that. And there might be some changes to the league, positive changes afterwards when we're talking about who gets reward for winning setup B or setup A or whatever. And I will see you Thursday. Take care, everybody. Appreciate you all. Enjoy watching this on repeat. If you're watching this on YouTube, I don't know why you do that. Take it easy. You're welcome, everybody.